What's the deal? Welcome back to a new episode of Chisme with Duno. If you're not subscribed, if it's your first time here, what's the deal? You are now officially one of my homies. They're my homegirls, you feel me? And we got the homie Young Beavz in the building. This episode is sponsored by PROCLUB and Prize Picks. So make sure to go get your PROCLUB. There will be an ad right now in the middle of sometime in this video. And press the link in the description. Use code Duno for Prize Picks. Hire a lawyer on your favorite team, player, etc., etc. You'll see an ad as well. But Young Beavz, welcome to the show, man.
What's cracking?
How you doing, boss?
Same old.
How you doing?
Good,
Young
good.
Beavz, I know you. I met you through comedy.
Yeah, through comedy.
Yes, right?
Through comedy.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I met you anywhere else.
But I met you through comedy.
And then we built a friendship ever since.
Exactly.
But and you've been going extremely viral for your story, your crazy stories.
The one who actually told me your story, shout out Icon and Negra.
Oh, okay.
So one time I was like, oh, I had Young Beavz on my show.
And Negra was like, bro, his story's dope.
And I remember you telling me you had a book.
Yeah.
And I was like, and we never were able to get around for you to give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
But and then Negra kind of told me a little bit of shit, like, you should go watch this episode. And I went to go watch it. And I fell in love with your story.
Thank you.
And I remember when I saw you again after, I was like, what's up, fool? Like, how come you never done the party? You're like, we'll figure it out.
Hell yeah.
But back and forth, we'd be busy on the road. But now we finally have you here.
Hell yeah.
So Young Beavz, let us know what's up, man. Introduce
Thank you.
yourself.
So my name's
Let us know where you grew up, everything, man. Let us know about your life.
Okay, so my name's Young Beavz, comedy.
Comedy,
Yeah, right now. But what I used to go by was Beaver, like
Beaver,
the top of my head,
like the
Beaver.
top of your head,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So I grew up right here in LA, in the city of LA, West LA.
West LA.
Which is Vermont and Beverly, right there by American Career College, off the 101.
K-Town.
K-Town,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there. So I grew up right there, and shit was gangs, shit was all fucked up back in the days.
Yeah.
So my mom moved us to Baldwin Park.
And then, so what age were you in K-Town?
From when I was born all the way till 10. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
So like my early
Important
childhood.
years, but not
not
like
crazy,
yeah. Okay,
Exactly.
okay. Well, that's crazy. I would have never thought that.
Yeah,
So
a lot of
you
people-
you could have been like me and Andres. You could have been from the West Side with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I still love the West Side.
yeah, because I grew up on Beverly and technically like Beverly and Second. In
Okay, so
Glendale.
it's right there by Virgil and that way.
No, I grew up more.
way.
No, más towards Echo Park.
Okay,
So
I know
going to
what you're talking
downtown. So
Like where my girl grew up at.
so
by
by Belmont High School.
Oh, I know exactly.
I grew up down the street by. I grew up behind the famous puppet theater.
Oh,
Bob's
okay.
Puppet Theater.
Puppet Master.
Belmont.
Bob Barker.
Yes, yeah, the Belmont Tunnel.
Okay.
That's kind of where I grew up, right there
Yeah.
next to East End. Okay, so
So then at 10, she moved you guys to Baldwin Park.
So we moved at 10 to Baldwin Park, and like I said, she was trying to get us away from the gangs and all that is madre, right?
little did she know.
I already had it around me. That's the thing. That's how I even told my lady, because people ask me like, because back in those times, it was all gang members. Everybody was like homies. It was real. Like there's
sure.
still homies now, but it was like worse back then.
Well,
you
yeah,
know?
the 90s and it's
80s,
crazy.
90s.
Yeah,
was
80s,
bad.
90s is crazy because I've had this conversation with Bozo as well,
Yeah.
where gangbanging was at its all-time
Yeah.
high. Like it was a whole different
Yeah,
world at that
exactly,
time.
Exactly. It was like that's what you're gonna be.
Yeah.
Especially if you grew up in the area, like, but especially like some hoods, especially out here, like where I grew up, right there in West, they would just jump you in. If you were walking by, they're like, "Jump that fool!" Like, what the f? Don't even know that fool.
Yeah.
You're like, you're from the set now. Like, what's
Yeah,
up?
yeah. And especially like bigger gangs. I think that's what they would do. Like,
exactly. They're taking you.
Yeah.
So my mom was like, "Fine." They were, drive-bys, that.
Yeah.
So mom was like, "Hell no, let's get the fuck out of here." So we moved to Baldwin Park, but I was already like exposed to it. So like, it caught my eye. I was like, dude. And then we grew up real poor, and back then I used to see the fools all creased up, fresh shoes, and then obviously all the girls. I was fat, fail away, no clothes, fool. And I was like, damn, dude, like I want to be like these fools, right? So it like me cachó el ojo, right?
Yeah.
So I go to Baldwin Park, and my cousins were from Northside, where I'm from.
Yeah.
So I was like exposed to that too. So we're kicking it, and then it just happened,
But was it like you were the only family member that lived in West LA? The rest of your cousins lived in Baldwin Park?
There was some homies from Baldwin Park. I mean, from West LA too. Like I have homies from Temple Street, 18th Street.
Yeah.
Like LA gangs.
Uh-huh.
But then, like when I was over there, like for the summer, he's like, "Oh, throw them over there." That's what my mom would do. We'd go over there and fuck around all summer. So I was exposed to them too.
Yeah.
But since we moved over there, all my cousins, you kick it when you're a little kid all day. We kick it from like 8 in the morning hasta las 8 de la noche.
Yeah.
Doing stupid shit, fool.
Riding bikes, like the most simplest shit. You didn't know what you were doing
Exactly, but it was fun, fool.
Yeah.
So I started noticing that all my cousins and homies were getting into my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Because there was only two gangs back then. It was only East Side and North Side. That was it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not gonna be from over there. everybody's from here. So I was like, fuck it. So
Yeah.
we did it. Me and my homie Risky. He's the one he was a break dancer. And he was like, hey, fool, let's jump in. I was like, fuck it.
It was that simple?
That easy. Yeah, I know. You have to like back it up at first.
Yeah.
But like, so you have to back it up for like a couple months. They see you're down. You're not gonna be like a lame or nothing.
Yeah.
And me and him were the youngest ones that got in. Me and my homie Risky.
How old were you when you got
I
into
was
it?
11, and no, he was 11, and I was barely gonna turn 12.
And like, and just to back up a little bit, was it a different culture shock to go from
Like Koreatown to Baldwin Park, cause
was
me
different,
me growing up like on like the west side, like where I grew up, there's a lot of Salvadoreños,
Yeah.
Guatemalans,
Yeah, it was.
Hondureños, Mexicans. But when you go to somewhere like Baldwin Park, there's strictly Mexicans,
Yeah, strictly Mexican.
so people don't know the difference in the cultura.
Yeah.
Like, cause when you grow up like I'm from downtown LA, and then in
See,
downtown
everybody.
LA, and there's like 3 sections. It's like Echo Park, Pico Union, and Westlake, and you're mixed. Like all my best friends are Salvi. Like that's why when people talk about like a Salvi and Mexican beef,
Yeah.
I'm like, that's just only real to like the outside world.
Yeah,
Fool.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
when you grow up like in the city, like
La pupusas, dog.
yeah,
Look,
fool. Like
curtido,
I've
shit
never
that
been like
shit.
I'm not gonna eat pan con pollo.
Yeah,
Like
fuck,
I
that's
love
just
pan con
bomb.
pollo.
That's like what they eat on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
us when we eat.
like pozole or mole on
yeah,
Thanksgiving.
exactly.
They
Same
that's
shit.
their pan con pollo.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a different culture, but you get used to it. Because my daughter, she's half Salvi. Salvi and Mexican. So for like her growing up, she was
She
like,
got best of both
both
worlds.
worlds.
Oh,
Mole
amazing.
and fucking pan con
But
pollo.
pan con pollo, yeah.
And they're like hardcore. So they'll eat, I don't know if you heard of this dish. It's caldo, but it has it's called
Caldo de pata?
No, it has a pata. It's like a gallina pata. And supposedly it's like an honor, like when they give it to you.
Oh, is it?
Supposedly.
Did they ever give it to you?
They gave it to me.
No,
dog.
okay,
It
no.
was weak.
He was
I mean,
accepted.
I was like, what came and I was just like, because I was big. I always been big, fool. And I was bigger back then. So I want some carne, fool. And I see
Yeah.
this little patita and I was like, oh my God, dude.
And then the taste of it is a little.
I don't know. It's like,
It's
a
like
chicken
chewy,
claw.
right?
Yeah, I still ate it.
It's kind of like a menudo.
Yeah, it was like in menudo. It's caldo de gallina india. I tore it up though. I was like, I don't give a shit. I took like 2 shots and I was like,
But
It's crazy because my sisters,
with a Salvi.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law Salvi, and randomly she'll cook something and I'll be like, what the fuck is this? But it's just the little Salvi version of doing it.
Yeah, and like you said with the pollo, that's just bomb, dude.
yeah, it's good. It's good.
You
It's just
see it, it looks weird. Because once
Yeah.
I seen it drenched in juice, I was like, what the hell is that? But that juice is so bomb. I even asked for a little.
That's on the side.
side.
That's fat. That's fat for
That's
sure.
fat,
because that's the
motherfucker,
fat
dude.
part of it.
Yep, I love
Yeah.
that shit, dude.
But that is dope that you kind of were able to see both sides because
Yeah.
people don't know.
I always talk about it and people always make fun of me.
Yeah.
But one of my best friends moved to Baldwin Park.
Okay.
She lives right off Francesito.
Oh, I know where it's at.
By
off
the
field.
Target.
Yeah.
And people get mad that I say I want to move there.
Why? It's pretty nice. It's nice now.
I always say like I would love to live off
It's
the
nice,
10.
fool. It's nice.
And people always go like, it's ugly, it's ghetto. And I'm like,
It used to be. Back
And I'm
in the
like,
days, it was
Baldwin
bad.
Park is nice.
It's nice, fool. It's nice.
I'm like, by the
In and out, I would love to live a house.
Okay, walk the in and out.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
the
cool.
first one ever.
Exactly.
that is crazy.
Okay, so you moved there, and then
Your early childhood, was your pops not in your life?
Yeah, I didn't have a dad. I don't like to this day. I always joke around with it, and I even made a joke out of it because I don't even know what he looks like. He could be like in the freeway. I don't know who he is. I don't know his voice.
but do you know anything of him?
Nothing.
mom never-
I just know that he's had a lot of kids because one time I was in. I told my lady the story. So I was in Wayside, and my bunkie, his name was Larry Zapata, and we were just cool. As f- And then my birthday was 7/11. His was 7/13. So we're joking around. You know, you're in jail. You just talk shit. Like this is a little piece of the bed, and I'd always talk to him and joke with him and f- with him and tickle him. And one day I was like, hey, fool, like, you know, it was just so much weird stuff in common. So one day I called my mom and I was like, hey, mom, like, do you know this guy, whatever? And he's like, oh, ask what his mom's name is. So he said his mom's name, and I guess it was my real dad's mistress. So she had a baby with him 2 days after me. And I was busted with this fool.
And you never
I
asked.
never knew or nothing. I mean, we hooked up like just there. We kicked it, and then you know you're like, oh, I'm gonna get in contact with you, but you never do. You get out of jail, and he went his way, and I went my way.
Damn, but what if that would have been your brother? That would have been nice.
He was like a stepbrother, I guess, like a half brother. He was my half brother.
And was he far from like wherever he was from? Was it far
Nah,
from
he
where?
was right here in Gardena.
Oh, so your dad was coast to coast in the city.
That
He
He
was
has
going
kids in
from.
Vegas, Texas, I heard.
Oh, so he's all over.
All over for the pimp, though. It runs in the blood, homie.
Have you thought about doing a 23andMe?
I kind of want to, dude. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool just to, because imagine you were to do like, because now I think, and then obviously we'll get
Zapata,
into.
that's my last name. It's not
Yeah.
common.
Yeah, it's not because you're full Mexican.
Well, Mexican and he's Bolivian.
He's Bolivian. So even that sums it down even smaller.
Yeah.
Because now was the guy Larry Bolivian?
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys were, oh shit.
Yeah, so that's how I was like, what the fuck? And then my other brother I have in Vegas, same thing. He has and it's all the same story. Like nobody knows who he is, but they just heard of him.
Have you met him? The Vegas one?
The Vegas one? No, we just talked to like Facebook and stuff like that, yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is so you're Bolivian and Mexican.
Bolivian and Mexican.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Damn. And then, from what part of Mexico is your mom from?
Yeah. My mom's from Michoacan.
Okay.
Michoacan, yeah.
So strong woman.
Strong.
She's very.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you moved there and you get into the gang at 11.
Mm-hmm.
At 11, you already knew you were committed full blown.
Yeah. Well, at first, you're really like doing stupid shit.
You're a kid. Yeah, you're like in middle school.
We're like stealing comida, fucking stealing pants, doing that. But then you start kicking it around more fools, and you're like, okay, fuck, gotta carry a gun, gotta steal cars, And then, like, since we're the only two youngsters, really, me and my homie Risky, so all the older fools, like, they love the little guys. Like, hey, come kick it, fool, let's drink. You know what I mean? And like, I grew up in a strict home. My mom, she was strict, fool. So if I came home 5 minutes, she was fucking me up. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna come home 5 hours. 6 hours later, because I was gonna get fucked up no matter what.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make it worth it.
That's like ghetto analogy. That's how I would think too.
Yeah.
Like that's how I would convince the homies and the homegirls when we were in high school. Like, well, she's already mad, so she can't be more mad
Exactly.
tomorrow.
Yeah. She'll fuck you up. You get fucked up one time. Put on a bunch of clothes. Okay.
Also, she was strict.
She would whoop on us, food like fucking gacho.
And were you the black sheep of the family?
Yeah.
Between your siblings, obviously your cousins did what they did.
No, my brother, he ended up being from my neighborhood too, but I was like the worst one because I started like kicking it worse, and then I don't know, I just the crowd I kicked it with, we were already committing crimes, G-rides, carrying. I was like going to junior high with a gun already.
Okay, and it was like that.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck, you gotta be on the street. I don't want to get in.
Yeah.
But then I started. What really got me into it deep was going to jail. I started going to LP, placement, and all that, and I was like, damn, what the fuck?
And it happened fast, like
fast. Fool. I literally got on probation. 30 days later, boom, I violated probation, and then I just kept going back to jail. I'd only be out of jail. This is the longest I've been out of jail. I got out. I got arrested 2019, and then 2021. After COVID, I got out right after COVID, fool. COVID saved me, fool, because I had got into a high-speed chase with the cops. I was because it was like free for all, fools. COVID, fuck. I was out there.
No, that's not what that means, Beavz.
I know.
See, that's such a again criminal analogy. Like, well, I mean, if fools were getting out on OR, might as well.
I was like, dude, because I got busted in the week like 3 times back to back, and the cops were like, hey, come on, get out of here. And I was like, what? Really? And they're like, yeah, LA County was closed, fool. They weren't arresting nobody. So I was like, hell yeah, I was on partying in Orange County, and I was with my girl. I was partying with a gang of bitches. It was all bad, fool. All bad, fool. Yeah, those underground COVID parties? I was all in that shit. Fool. Shit. Yeah, so we're all coked out, drinking, and we're over in Yorba Linda, and I fucking had a big old bottle, coked out, and I used to wear a disguise, fool, so they couldn't recognize me when I was driving. I had a little, the Ricky Ricardo has the Havanas?
Yeah.
I had a Havana with a beard, fool, like I was Amish, fool.
Oh, so you grow a beard?
No, like a fake beard, fool.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God, fool. When the cops put me over, they were dying. He was like, Johnson, come here, look at this motherfucker.
Oh, the cop from your city?
No, the one they chased me on the high-speed chase. Because what happened was, they tried to pull me over, fool.
Where?
And you're off the 57. Like, where's that 57 on Yorba Linda? That way. Yeah.
Yorba Linda's where? In the Orange County?
Orange County. But I was drinking and I had Coke, fool. So I was like, fuck. And I mean, I could have hooped it or through the alcohol, but I was like, nah, fuck this. Was going to release me. But when he tapped at the window and he told me he was going to take me to jail, I was like, oh, hell no. I'm not going to jail. So I was like, all right, man. I said, just let me get my stuff out of the car. Fucking idiot, dude. Fucking when he's like, hurry up. I fucking gunned it, fool. Fucking took off. He's like, oh, shit. But I had a disguise, fool. I had a fake beard and I had a little bandana.
Yeah.
So when he busted me, he's like, what the fuck? And he's looking at my tats. He's like, this fool ain't Jewish. Like, what the fuck? He thought it was Amish, fool. He goes like this and he goes, motherfucker. He goes, come. He calls his partner. He's like, look at this motherfucker. And he's like, this fool he's like, that's a pretty good disguise, man.
Where did they catch you at?
They caught me over here by almost coming to Baldwin Park.
Oh, so you made it that far.
I made it far.
But was
dog.
it only one car or the car started adding?
Old ass, like fucking, it was like a 95, 97 Kia, fool, shaking. I was like, I was gutting it, fool. Worst of all, I had no tinted windows, fool. Nothing, fool.
So then you almost make it to Baldwin Park.
Yeah. I was trying to make it for Mother's Day, fool. Because it was Mother's Day when I got arrested. I felt
Jesus
bad,
Christ.
fool. They busted me like maybe like a block away from my sister's shop, fool. My mom and everything, because we were fighting. We got into an argument.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, nope, we're not gonna talk, whatever. I'm like, mom, she's like that, fool. She's putting los moños. So that day, fool, she called me and dude, I felt so bad. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna gun it. And I had flowers and everything in the back seat, fool. And they fucking busted me, and I was like, fuck. Dude,
And then you want to go do 2 years
they were trying to give me 10.
because of your previous.
Because of I have 2 strikes. So they're trying to give me 2 strikes. They double you up for the strike. So let's say if you're gonna give you 4 years, you do 8 plus whatever.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's California don't play, fool. And that's for life. That's why I walk straight. I don't fuck around. I'm just like cool. If I have anything, just fucking throw it. I'm good. Dog. I can't bust it.
Swallow it or something.
Swallow it,
dude.
dude.
Swallow a whole 8 ball is crazy.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get too high, dog. You're gonna be all fucking locote and shit. Can't sleep for like 3 days. Fool.
Yeah. Damn,
So that happened.
So yeah, that's the last time I went to jail, and then that's really when I was like, you know, fuck this. I gotta get. I'm too old. Dog. I'm 42, and I went, and it's like a whole nother vibe in jail. Fool. Like when I went to jail, it was like fucking crazy.
I
Like,
was gonna say because you did a gang of time and you got out when?
the last time I started committing crimes was 2021.
The last time I talked.
That was
No,
it.
no. What I'm saying is like before that.
2017. I was always in and out. This is the longest I've been out. 4 years.
But what's the longest you've done?
7 years
She did 7 years straight.
straight. When I was a little kid,
And then got out.
got out, and I was only out for 2 weeks. We got busted. We were trying to rob an armored truck. Me and my homies like fucking idiots. We're idiots, dog. I'll tell you.
No, I know. I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
So after doing 7 years, 2 weeks later, you get busted and do how long?
I did 6 years for that.
So you might as well have just stayed in jail.
Might as well, dude. I would have probably been not caught that strike. That was my second strike right there. Dude, what happened was we're gonna rob armored truck, fool. And my homie thought this is when meth was big, fool, dope.
Yeah.
And everybody's all like cracked out, fool. And my homie was like against that. He was like, hey, fool, like you shouldn't be drunk and you shouldn't be high to do a holly, fool. Like you should do it sober because if the cops press you, you're gonna break. So my homie vino todo prendido, fool. He's like, oh, I just woke up. My homie's like, fuck, stop lying, homie. You look fucking cracked the fuck out. So we boot this fool out, and then we're just strapped up, fool, mask. And we're like, what are we gonna do, fool? So we're like, fuck, let's rob somebody. So we go to the bank. The bank had just opened, and we robbed some fool right there, dude. And it was like our bad luck, fool. Because the security guard, not even me, fool. My homie hit him in the back, and you know, he go,
Yeah.
That fool hit him, like, so he could buckle, and the security guard heard it. The fool heard it, he's like, what the fuck? Like,
So if he didn't hit him,
we
you
got away.
would have just.
And it wasn't even a lot of money, fool. It was like maybe $1,500, fool. $1,500. That's something crime don't pay, dog. That shit vale güey. Dude,
Well, sometimes it pays.
nah,
but-
depends. I told my lady I robbed the Taco Bell before. $700 what I got. And I did 4 years for that. I'm like, fuck that. And I robbed it because I got laid off, fool. I got out of
From
prison.
that same Taco Bell?
No, from
Oh.
another holiday, fool. Well, because I was with this other girl and I was lying. You know, you don't want to tell her the truth. So my girl's like, hey, you going to work? And I was like, yeah. So I would get ready, go to work, but no job. I'd be on the streets just cruising with the homies. And it was Friday, fool. And she wants to check, you know, she wants, where's the money? So I was like, fuck, I don't got no feria. I had like $10, fool. So I go to Taco Bell right here in La Puente, fool. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck, it is what it is. I fucking robbed them, fool. And then $700, fool. $700. I got a bunch of tacos and salsa. And what's fucking even more funny is that's how the cops knew it was me. Because the lady kind of had an idea it was me. But when they seen all the comida full of bags, those cinnamon churros, whatever, they're like, that's him.
And those suck.
I thought they were bomb back then, fool. I was like, fuck.
And they arrested you based on how she described you?
She described me, yeah. She was able to ID me, and I had all that stuff. I had the money, plus all like fucking, me llevé como 5 bolsas, fool. You know, of all the tacos, I was like, fill those motherfuckers up, fool. They're just, all the food's in the back and shit.
Why not just leave with the money?
I was an idiot, dog. I'm telling you, dude. It was just like the heat of the moment, fool.
What if you're good at other crimes and maybe just robbing isn't your expertise?
I was good at that. But see, that's what I was telling my lady. And I always tell everybody, fool, if you get busted for something, it ain't for you. So when I did that robbery, I was like, robberies ain't for me. That's it. I would try other stuff. I would just do like drug dealing. I was good at drug dealing. I did good for years. To this day, I stopped 2019, fool.
Yeah.
I was stealing trailers. I stole trailers for a while.
And you were good.
I was good.
But robbing, terrible.
No, terrible, dog. Because I feel like you have to have an angle for it. You have to be like a mean burglar. Like, get the fuck down. And I was not like that. I was like, hey, you know what I mean? I was like, money. The guy thought I was playing. He's like, what? And I was like, fool's a fucking robbery, homie. And he's like, shut the fuck up. And I was like, I'm serious, homie.
Hey, that is true because if you look at like movies,
you gotta be mean, fool.
And also you have to be very strategic.
Exactly. And I went in there just like desesperado, fool. And it wasn't planned. You know, I feel like when you plan something, it goes good.
Se te va bien.
I went in there just to hacer la puro pendejo, fool. I just didn't want to look stupid with my hyena. And it was funny because when the cops are the ones that told him. The cops told my lady, my ex right there, they're like, you know, this motherfucker just did a robbery like 4 hours ago. And she said, no, he was at work. That's impossible. They call the job. They're like, we laid that fool off like a week ago. That fool.
Oh my God. And was your crime as a juvenile for robberies too?
Yeah. That was a carjacking. I went to YA for carjacking.
And that's when you did the 7 years?
The 7 years. We didn't even know how to drive, fool. And we took a fucking car, dude. My homies are stupid, fool. We were chilling in community service. I had just got out from from camp. I just got out from camp.
What camp were you at?
I was in Scudder. I was in Scobie. I was in, what's that fucking boot camp? Resnick. I was in Resnick.
All the ones in Lancaster?
All the Lancaster ones.
Those are the ones that are all right next to each other, no?
Oh, yeah. On West Avenue I.
Yeah.
Like a big old, they closed it down here, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was cracky back then.
Yeah, because you were there in the early 2000s or late 90s?
Before that already, yeah, in the 90s.
In the 90s.
Yeah.
Because those were like when you were on your way to Y8, huh?
Yeah. The way they would do it is they'll give you like placement first. And then like, you know, juvenile hall time, 30 days. Ricardo M. Did you ever hear that? Ricardo M? Ricardo M is like for like 30 days, 90 days, 60 days. And then they have like Central Juvenile Hall, Silmar. But once you go to camp, it's like the people saying, hey, this fool's fucking up. He's not good for juvenile hall. Let's send him to camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I went to camp. That's probably why you went to camp too, because you were probably going to juvenile hall too much.
Yeah, I was like in and out juvenile hall, and they're like, hey, well, you just gotta go to camp.
Something more stricter. That's what camp is.
But it's actually funner. People don't. People, it's kind of bad.
What camp did you go to?
Afro-ball.
Afro-ball.
In Laverne.
Here, yeah.
In Laverne, yeah. Pomona, yeah. Fuck him. Because when you think about like
bomb, I heard, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
It was good.
I heard Page got better for the one next because they had the fire program.
Yeah, Page.
Yeah, but Afro-ball was cool in a sense to where
it's more freedom than the halls.
Yeah, you could and then you actually grow bond with food and shit like that. But it was like a whole kind of new world to me because when I went to Afro-ball, now I was with 16, 17, 18.
Before it was all juvenile hall.
Because I was in GH.
Yeah, the location.
And GH and East Lake, and we're all 13, 14, 15.
Yeah,
but now you get to camp and they're like, oh, well, we could put a 7-year-old here and there. And when you meet a real 7-year-old compared to a 14-year-old, it's like, goddamn. Like, obviously, I was a good size, but
that was a man.
There was a fool that I was probably locked up with that was like 13, and he was tiny, and then there was a fucking, his enemy was this big ass buff. Especially the blacks, for like the black homies, like them fools were 17, like grown man, and then their enemy was like this 13-year-old.
Little ass Mexican.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, that does make a difference. So you did all the juvenile hall shit.
Yeah,
well, you did placement.
Yeah, I did placement.
House arrest probably.
I went to Dorothy Kirby. I was in Kirby. I was in McLaren Hall. And then that's when I did, I was in LP, GH, and all that shit, TU, all that shit. And then I went to camp. That's why they didn't want to send me, because they had refiled on me from camp. I got refiled on.
Yeah. So you got refiled on.
I got refiled on. And then when I went back, my judge was some fool in Baloo. He was out of Pomona. He was a dick fool. And that fool was like, you know what? I'm just going to let you go home. Because I already had maxed out on my time. It had been like 18 months. I'd been in camp, fool. And that fool was like, you know what? Send him home. And the district attorney was like, why? This was a fuck up. And he's like, he's going to come back. I guarantee you he's going to come back. And sure enough.
And then that was him setting you up.
Setting me up for failure.
Because once you came back, he knocked you out with YA.
I had to go to YA.
You had to.
I had to, because that's the way it goes. Like, you already failed camp program failure. Well, we have to go to YA.
It's kind of smart of him.
Yeah, I was smart, fool.
Yeah, right?
And
you felt for it.
I felt for it like an idiot. I got out all happy. I was like, well, went straight to the hood. I was maybe home for like 2 hours, 3 hours. And my homie fucking pulled up in a Regal, and it was my homie.
You really don't like being, because it's like, and I guess this is where like an argument would happen with like somebody that's fighting for crime.
Yeah.
Like, this is why they don't fucking deserve to
That's
be free.
true though. Dude,
Yeah,
because
but you get what I'm
take
saying?
it for
Like,
granted. No, you do take it for granted.
and for those who don't know what refile means, can you tell? I know what it means.
Refile means like the court sent you to camp once or twice.
Let's say for like 6 months.
Yeah. And then they're like, okay, he got refiled on, let's give him a year. So I already had done a year, which is called the VAP program. It's Violent Offenders Program. Yeah. So they're like, this fool's been here almost a year and a half. Like, this fool's not learning. I was fighting in Resnick. I got kicked out of Resnick. I went to Scobie. And Scobie was psych meds. And then they were mad because I wasn't taking psych meds. And I was like, I'm not going to take that shit. I've seen all the homies all stupid, all miados. I was like, I'm good. Like, fools would do some dumbass shit on that shit in Scobie because they're all psych med out.
Yeah, that's how Rocky was.
Yes, yeah. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm good.
and then
You see
those were like the food that would smear their shit in their room.
Yeah, I was like, I'm good. I'm not gonna do that. So I would refuse it. So they refiled on me, and I was fighting too because we don't get along with a lot of hoods. So they refiled on me, and that fool just let me go. I was happy. Before I got out, kicked with the homies, and literally like that's when I fucking went to IA. Like maybe I think it was like I got out during the summer because I would never make it to the summer. It was like a little before August, fool, and that shit happened, fool. And it was like a random day, fool. We seen some fools, and he looked gangbanged out. And Morgan Park is between Northside and Eastside. That's like our borderline.
Yeah.
So I see this fool, and I was like, that fool ain't from Northside. Like, I don't know this fool. So me and my homie went up to hit him up. And sure enough, he was one of my enemies, fool. And I was like, fuck, dude. So we hit him up, and he like fucking bitch slapped my homie, fool. Because we're all little. You know, back in we were little. Yeah. Now these kids are fucking 6 foot. We're all 5 foot, fool. So this fool was a tall ass fucking fool, a pintero, rocha. That fool just slaps my little homie like, shut up, fool. And dude, he tried to slap me, and I went like this. I had a gun. I was like, fool, I got a gun. He's like, oh shit, you know? So I pulled out the gun, and my other homie, dude, and he was the one that ended up ranking him. My homie was like, let's rob him. And I was like, man, let's rob him. Fuck it. So we robbed him.
For the car. Not just for his shit.
For his shit and the car. He had a cutlass, fool. Back in those, the cutlass were like the shit.
Yeah.
And we're like, dude, you know how to drive? He's like, fuck it. We just take it. We get in the car, we take it somewhere, we dump it. Literally, when we left the car, we walked across the street to my homegirl Tiny's. Boom, we get popped right there. Literally, like across the street.
But does that mean the other fool told on you guys?
They ended up telling, yeah. They like he denies it, but come on, I seen him because when he got out the car and it was the wife. So to this day, he says it was the wife. But I was like, bro, like, I seen your name. It was you. Like, he's like, nah, it was her speaking on my behalf. And I'm like, nah, that was you, dog.
And then so you went to camp.
No, that's
you
when
went to court. I mean, well, you get locked up to juvenile hall for.
I went to juvenile hall, and then that's when the judge sees me, and he's like, I told you. I knew he was going to be back. And when he seen the charge, he's like, oh. Because carjacking. He's like, you're stepping it up. I was like, what the fuck?
But the only reason it became bad was because of the gun, right?
Because of the gun.
Like, if you guys would have just took the car, it would have been like...
Yeah, it depends, because if you move the person and you take him out of the car, that's carjacking. You'd have to ask him, like, get out of the car, and like with no force. Super nice, like, bájate, güey. Well, who's gonna do that? I was like, get out.
That's so stupid. Like, the laws were so like...
So nitpicky.
Because yeah, how you were saying this... Yeah. It's kind of like they say, like, when you rob a house, you go rob a house. And
if somebody's in there, home invasion. And
then it becomes kidnapping. And it's like, oh, well, I didn't mean to kidnap nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it gets tricky and shit like that.
Tricky, fool. You just have to know, like, the law already. And I was getting busted as a kid. So I already knew when I seen carjacking, I was like, fuck, dude, I'm fucked.
But you told him, like, to get out?
We told him, get the fuck out. Because we were like, hey, and the worst part was, I hit that fool. I hit him, fool. Bah, so he was out. In the paperwork, it says that the girl was the one that flagged down the cops because my homie wouldn't hit the girl. My homie's like, nah, fool, she's a girl. I'm like, fucking smack that bitch, fool. Like, fool, I'm not going to jail for this fucking hoe. And he's like, nah, for what if it was your jefita? I was like, I'll smack that bitch too, dog. Not going to jail? What the fuck?
So this is comedians like everybody.
Yeah. No, we laid her down, fool. She was like all laid down, and we felt like we did something good.
If it was broad daylight?
Broad daylight, fool, like stupid asses, dude.
Jesus.
Dumbest, fool.
And Baldwin, and if you don't like,
it's
Baldwin Park
city.
is, and it's LA County, but
yeah.
they're an incorporated city, which that means they have their own funding.
Everything.
They care about how their street look.
Yeah.
So they have nice, like their stop signs never stop working.
Yeah.
Their lights never. So that means they fund their police. So you're personally fund. We need you to stop the crime.
Yeah, they were out there. I'm telling you, we did this, like, we had just got our community service because they would give us a sack lunch. We had just finished our sack lunch. We had the sack lunch in the car too. We dumped that car somewhere. They never found the car, thank God. So one of my homies sold it, but they found us.
Oh, so they never found the whip.
They never found the whip.
So then how were they able to prove it?
Because the people ID'd us. And I remember because we went to my homegirl Tiny's house because she lived literally on Clark. We did the robbery on Ramona and Main, which is the park, Morgan Park.
Yeah.
So we literally took the car maybe like 2 blocks, fool, dumped it somewhere, and then we walked across the street to my homegirl Tiny's house. And we're like, oh, hey, chingon is all stupid. We're going to drink. Because my homegirls live there.
On your way to brag, huh?
Yeah. Hey, look at your boy out here. It's like stupid asses, fool. We go, and then literally as soon as I get like into her fence, fucking gang unit, boom, boom. And they already knew my name because I was already going to camp and all that shit. They're like, people get on the floor. And I was like, me or? They're like, you. And I was like, fuck. So they handcuffed me and they picked me up. And I remember I was wearing a white shirt with some Levi's, fool. And I was like, fuck, I'm not going to get on the floor. Are you crazy? They want you to lay down. And I'm like, I'm not going to fuck up my white tee. So that fool slams me against the car because I didn't want to get on the floor.
Yeah.
So when I get by the car, this fool lets the other people get out. And I see that lady and I was like, fuck, and the guy too. And so I was like, obviously they're IDing us, that's it. And sure enough.
And then obviously your homies got ID'd with you?
All of us. It was 3 of us. We all went to YA. One of them actually, he valió dick. But he went back to fucking Hawaii because he was like from Hawaii. So he said, fuck it, I'll cooperate, fucking deport me.
Well, you can't get deported because it's part of America.
Yeah. So, they moved him over there, whatever. Or he went with his family or whatever the fuck it was, you know what I mean?
Oh, so he told and left.
Left. That fool never came around no more. Never. And that's the first and the only time I ever kicked it with him. And my other homie, we went to YA, valimos madre, wey. And we're little, fool. I was barely, not even 13.
So within this 2 years, fool, you were just, you were like and it sounds crazy because obviously we're clowning and talking shit, but you were literally putting your mom through some of the worst pain as a kid. And I guess like when you look at it from inside looking out, like, well, at least you're not dead.
Yeah, that's what she
right. Like I think that's like I mean, I obviously I got locked up, but obviously you were living a whole different lifestyle, and again your time was at its crazy. It was a fucking war zone.
Yeah,
like,
everybody.
And that's why the people that do make it you guys are not necessarily proud of the era, but gracias a Dios that you guys made it.
Because so many people didn't make it.
Yeah, you know.
Or they're doing life.
Or they're doing so much time.
Yeah, it's like, fuck
and
that.
So you went to juvenile hall really young.
Yeah, so that's
so,
what I think.
Because at YA, and then at the time, they could max you out for that long, even if you're 13, 12.
They were trying to give me life because that's the thing. Well, back in those days, if anybody remembers, it was Pete Wilson. There was this governor named Pete Wilson. So before us, it was 14. At 14, you could be tried as an adult. So at 12, going on 13, he tried me as an adult because he lowered the age. He was saying these because back in those days, fools were committing murders, 12 years old, and it was too young. So they're like, we gotta give them less time. And that fool was like, nah, these fools are little killers. So a lot of our era went to jail, convicted as adults. And I got convicted as adult. I didn't even know. Well, I fought the fitness, and I was like, what the hell is this?
But you lost your fitness.
I lost my fitness. That's how they were able to send me to YA.
Why? Because when you get a case like that, you're in a regular juvenile hall, but then they move you to a separate unit to where it's fools fighting their fitness. Yeah. And honestly, fool, I've seen that with the face.
Yeah, it's just horrible.
And when you see a fool come back from court and
hating life,
and they're just like, damn, like you're 15 and you just got 10 years.
That's just all bad. Yeah.
And it's like, you're like, oh, well, what am I going to do now?
Yeah. Not only that, but you don't know if you're going to make it out because you hear so many stories. And especially back then, YA was like, you hear stories of like people getting stabbed. And
then obviously now there's not even no YA.
Yeah, thank God, dude.
There is no longer YA. And I think even a little after your era, maybe the 2000s, 2010.
They closed it supposedly like 2005, 2010.
And maybe started slowing down.
Yeah, it
calmed down. But growing up, you would hear stories like the gladiator school stories.
Yeah, fools are getting stabbed. I got stabbed right here. I got stabbed in my heart right here.
And you think it was because why was it so crazy at the moment? Was it because the streets were so crazy that it followed?
I think it was because the way people looked at it was like if you went to YA, it's because you were like the worst of the worst. Like you were out there gang banging. So it was like all my homies that went to YA were the active ones. So when I made it, and then it just depends on your enemies. Like if you don't get along with like 18 or whatever gang, you're gonna be boxing with all them fools. And there was so many YAs. And the thing about YA is like California. So you might be from like Bakersfield, and they're gonna send you to a YA, all in California. So there was from Bakersfield, Stockton,
from everywhere, from literally all of California, from the smallest cities to the biggest cities.
Yep.
And what's your process like? I don't know if because you're 13, right?
Yeah.
What's your mindset when he tells you like? And again, I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh, well, 7 years he was young." It's like that's you're a kid, and they're telling you might never get out.
Yeah.
Like, what's your mindset while you're waiting still in juvenile?
I was hating it, dude. I was hating it. I was just like, damn. I was hoping and praying, like, fuck, give me camp again. And the public defender was like, nah, bro, like he's tired of you. Like he's gonna send you to YA. Yeah, he sent me. I mean, what only helped? It sounded like a long time, 7 years, but the thing is, once you do 1 or 2 years, like you don't even think about it. You're like, 2 more years, 3 more years. And then, like, you're always busy. You're doing something, you know? And especially, like, why you're busy going to school, fighting, whatever. You're going to do something. And
Se
it
te
goes
va
like
tiempo.
this. Yeah, fast. Working out.
And so you're at for Pomona Court, obviously,
Yeah,
right?
Pomona Court.
And he's trying to give you life.
They were trying to give me juvenile life, which is up to your 25.
Up to your 25, and you were
Yeah.
13.
13. But the only good deal that I got was 7 years max
What was because they didn't find the car?
because they didn't find the car.
But if they would have found the
They
car,
would have given me juvenile life, yeah.
well, at least the fool that snitched didn't say where the car
Exactly.
was.
Exactly. So I give him credit for that, dude. And dummy of us, we left the gun in the car, dude.
So good and bad.
Good
'Cause
and
you
bad.
could have got shot after,
Yeah.
but at least you didn't get caught with the gun.
Exactly, dude. And it was close by there too. That's why to this day I'm just like, dude, if the cops would have just looked, it was right there. We got busted on Clark, and the car was like
Yeah, down the street.
pretty close.
And so basically it was on he say, she say.
yeah.
But since they identified you
They
guys.
had a witness, and the guy was like, you know what, they're testifying. You got ID'd, so we can't give you juvenile life, but we're gonna give you, which is the max, 7 years.
Which 7 years. Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. It's better than life.
And you and your homie both took the same.
We both took the
I'm on
deal.
7 years?
7 years. You know? But
Damn.
we went to different YAs. He went to like Paso and everything like that. And I went to Nellis because I was such a little kid.
In Norwalk.
I went to reception in Norwalk, and then I went to Nellis. Because Nellis was like for 10, 11, 12 years old, OH closed. But I hadn't even turned 13 yet. I turned 13 in Nellis.
So you were a fucking child,
Yeah.
fool.
I was a
like,
kid. Fool. I was young. Fool. I was a little kid. I was young.
That's and what is your mom telling you? Is she not talking to you?
That's why I even tell people, like, because I went to talk to the kids in juvenile hall. Like, now you have so many resources, fool. Like, you know, the sign language and fucking translators for fucking hasta Mandarin. When my mom went to court, there was no Spanish translators, fool. My mom was just right there, like, ¿qué está diciendo? Like, ¿qué?
Con su bolsita,
Yeah.
worried about her kid.
Yes, fool.
What an asshole, Beavz.
Yeah, I was a piece of shit, fool. I mean, now that I'm older, fool, I really look back and I'm like, dude, thank God that I never did so much shit that I was able to, like, lose her. You know, because a lot of fools are in jail and then they lose their mom. Like, that was always my fear, fool.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in jail and you're gonna get that phone call or the priest comes to your door and I was like, fuck. But I mean, thank God I made it. I did the 7 years. I got it when I was 19. 19.
So from 12 to 19.
I maxed out. And they were trying to refile on me because I was already over 18. They were trying to send me to YTS. But
Which is?
In Chino YTS.
Which is prison.
No, right next to the prison. There's Chino prison and there's YTS right next to it. It's called Youth Training School. It was like a for older kids from 18 to 25. And I was already 19, but I was in the hole. I was in lockup. And all the cops knew me because when I went, I was a fuck up. For the first 2-3 years, like all the cops were like, this fool's a piece of shit. But like once they start fucking with you and they're like, you know what I mean?
He's not too bad. He's just doing what he has to do, kind of.
Exactly. The cops started knowing me and they're like, they could grow like a respect, like mutual respect.
Yeah. And also you're getting older with them.
Exactly.
So it's like you
see
hated
me
them when
grow.
you were first there
Yes.
because of what you're going through mentally.
Exactly.
And then, but now you're 18 and you're like, that's the homie. He looked out before. He
I'll
gave
be
me
like,
chips before.
Yeah, I'll be like, let me get another tray. Food. And be like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Or I'll be like, hey, let me get another hour and visit. They wouldn't even trip. I'll take a shower like for an hour, todo pelado. Yeah, but
Or raising down.
Yeah,
just like-
raising down. Yeah. So it was cool. You know what I mean? Like some parts of it was cool like that.
But also it taught you a lot, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. Because you have to. You know, a lot of them you have to talk to, and they interact with you. And obviously they want to help you. You know, some of them they didn't want to help you. They're dicks. You know.
Yeah.
But some of the cops would be like, "Hey, fool, like stop fighting." You know.
And this might sound personal. It might be personal. Yeah. Were you a virgin when you went to jail?
No. I already had sex. Yeah.
Yeah. So even
God.
at that young age.
Yeah. Thank God, dude. It's the only thing. Because imagine a 19-year-old virgin like that 40-year-old virgin. Nah, like,
You would have came out awkward as
oh,
fuck.
fucking fierrazo. Nah. Imagine 2 weeks. Nah. And in those 2 weeks, I didn't get laid. Fool. So I was like even more pissed. Fool. I was like, fuck, and I gotta go to prison. No pussy.
It's all bad.
All
fool.
bad, fool.
And I think this is so. Then from 13 to 19, You were in the system.
Yeah, in Ellis. All those years, I was in Ellis.
And Nellis is in Norwalk.
In Norwalk. In Whittier.
Where?
Boulevard.
Like the division, right?
Yeah.
It looks mad ugly right there, by the way, if you drive by.
Yeah.
Have you ever drove by now that you're older?
Yeah.
Is it like you get flashbacks?
I seen it when, like, I used to always see it and I'd be like, oh, fuck that place, dude. Because it reminds me of like how long I was there and like all the shit I went through with all the fighting and all that shit. But I mean, I just look at it like it gave me character. It helped me to be like a stronger person. Like now I was like, fuck it. I mean, I'm not scared of, I mean, obviously I'm scared of certain shit, but it taught me to be alone because for like those 2-3 years I was alone, fool, by myself, you know? And that helped me. It helps you to build character.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think like you were obviously locked from the age of 1 through 10. You lived on this side. You went over there, and your whole life changed like fast.
Yeah, quick.
And you were in and out of like the camp system, and then at the end of your 12 years old, they give you 7 years.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, you're not even a teen yet.
Yeah.
Literally. And then you go straight to
YA.
Yeah,
and that shit was active.
And it was
cracking, fool, cracking. And what really tripped me out was because there was, like you said, old ass men, for like 80 years old, big old roach out, blasted. I was like, what the fuck? And back then, I'm not gonna lie, like I had no hair. I was like, what the fuck? I barely showered. I was like, going in all like, what the fuck? But you have to like adapt quick, fool, because it's cracking, fool. That's why like I went to the juvenile hall and I told them like, you should be happy because some of the kids were in what's that place called, babe? The Oxnard Juvenile.
Oh, I went there too.
Yeah, you went there.
Yeah.
And I told them, fool, you guys should, because there were some kids that were supposed to go to YA.
But California shut that shit down.
Yes, dude. And I told him, be happy, bro, because I told him I did 7 years, and trust me, like I can't sleep good because of it, or even like when I'm chilling, I'm like, what the fuck? Because you think about it.
Yeah, and for you feel like you were getting through some of them.
Yeah. At first, no. At first, someone were like,
fuck this fool. Yeah, like
fuck this fool, don't know shit. But then I started talking to him, and I was like, fool, I did the same shit you guys did at camp. I did all that. But when I started talking to him about YA and like prison, and I was like, fool, there's no future in that shit, though.
Yeah, because when I went, there was a fool I met there that was my age, and I was like, how long have you been here? He's like, I was 14.
Imagine.
And I'm 25 now. Well, 24.
So
Well, I was 25 and I was like, how do you feel about going home? He's like, to be honest, fool, I don't know how to feel.
Probably scared.
He's like, I think he's scared of the real world.
Yeah.
Like, se miraba como antisocial a little bit, como.
Yeah, because he's been there so long.
Y el morro, well, he's not morro, but el morro, he's my age, and he looks healthy and strong and slick back hair. I'm like, hey, fool, you look good.
I think I know who you're talking about.
When you get out, fool, go.
Get yourself
a nice holiday, fool. You gonna get bitches, like.
Exactly.
But just leave all this.
You gotta.
And again, who am I to tell him what to do?
Yeah.
Pero you could see the kind of like, damn, fool, I don't know what to do in the real world, you know?
Because it is scary, fool.
Yeah.
And then, because that's why I kept committing crimes. Because you're like, oh, this is what I'm good at. But you're really not. Look at all those times I got busted.
Yeah.
The only thing I was good at was selling drugs. But even then, I was like, nah. Because you can't live in both worlds. Like, I thought I could. I was like, I'm slick. Pero siempre te cachan, güey.
Yeah.
And then you go back, and it's like, fuck this shit. That's the one thing I hate, is starting all over. Like, finding a place, finding a job, like, doing, like, fuck that.
Because people think you come home. I mean, and I guess people are blessed to come home, like,
have a family.
And have a family. But you're kind of coming home to just you again.
Just me. Like, I did have a family, but, like, I've never felt right. Because, like I said, I was always alone. I never wanted to live with, like, family. I always wanted to be alone. But I think it's because I've been alone all my life.
Yeah.
I've always wanted, even if it was just a room, I wanted just my own room. Because I didn't want somebody, like, and another thing is because I've always had somebody telling me what to do in jail. So I didn't want to come home and my mom tell me what to do, or my girl. I was like, nah, I'm good. I just rather just run my own program.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's hard, but it's good because it would help me stay out, you know?
Yeah.
And you figure it out, you know? And that's what I was telling those kids. Like, you could still kick it with your homies, but just be smart about it. Don't commit crimes. Just be like, hey, you know what? I'm kicking it. I can watch it. Boom. Take off.
But is it hard to tell them that, knowing how shit works, where fools gotta prove themselves? It's kind of like,
it is.
Well, you want to be down, but then also be smart. So it is kind of, because it's kind of like, well, but you did it. And it's like, well, I know, motherfuckers, what I'm telling you.
But the way I told them was like, there's a difference between being down and dumb. And I feel like a lot of us, like, I didn't know the difference. I thought being down was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go shoot this fool. I'm gonna go do this robbery. But then as I got older and I became more of an experienced criminal, I was like, I was being dumb.
Well, you're not really experienced.
Yeah. Well, because I got away with a lot of stuff, dude.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, those times I was being smart. This time I was being dumb. So you just learn, fool. And that's mainly what I told the kids. Like, don't end up like me, fool. 40, like, you don't got shit to like like you said, it was all about proving yourself to somebody.
Yeah.
And it's always somebody else. And then YA, and then you gotta go to prison, prove yourself there. And it's just, I say,
It's kind of like a cycle.
Exactly, fool. And that's something you don't want to be 40 and then doing this. Still, like, fuck that. It gets old, huh?
Yeah.
You lose your family. You know, like even in my case, I picked it over with my kids. I have 2 daughters, and like when I got out, they were big, fool. So no me conocían, and that's
A little awkward.
Yes, fool. My little one was months when I went to prison for this last time.
So you did the 2 years.
No, I did 6 years.
6 years. 6 years. Sorry, 6 years.
This was the last time I did 6 years. When they were the 2 years, she was already like in her teens, fool. So I was literally locked up all their life.
Yeah.
Both of my daughters. And like that's what really made me think, fool, because I was like, dude, like I'm missing out my kids. Like,
How's the relationship now?
now we're good. We talk, and you know they come for the summer. They're teenagers, fool, so I'm not going novio. And,
Yeah.
You know, but I'm just happy that I'm here for them. You know, I can guide them, and I tell them like I'm not perfect. I said I'm flawed, but look, learn from me. Like even my daughter recently, she was failing a class, and I came down on her and I said, look, I don't want you to be a dummy, bro. Like there's nothing cool in being ignorant, because she's having I had a learning disability. So I told her, if you have a learning disability, tell them, hey, you know,
I need help with this certain thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be, and she's being quiet. So I said, you gotta like tell the teacher, because if not, they're gonna just think you're dumb. Like if you need help, get it.
Yeah, because it's kind of you were saying with the resources situation.
Exactly.
Like,
you have it. You have
now
all
los
that
tienen
stuff.
como.
Yeah. Back in my thing, it was they honestly thought I was dumb. The ESL, I was in ESL for years.
Me too, fool. I think
in
I'm
the
still in that
yellow bus.
motherfucker.
I was in the yellow bus.
I wasn't in the yellow bus, but you didn't have ESL. You might have a little autism, man.
Biting my foot. Yeah, fool. But it's weird, and even like how we're talking, joking right now. Like people see me, like, because I do comedy now. So a lot of people from prison were like, "Fool, you weren't even funny," because I wasn't. I was super quiet, fool. Era bien callado. In prison, I was quiet.
And was that because what you went through in YA?
Just because of what I went through in YA, and just because I was always like trucha, fool. Like, what if something happened or something, you know? And
Nah,
like,
for you have the energy to light up a room. Like, and I like a high energy. I don't know about other comics, but I'm a huge fan of when you come in and we just start talking shit right away.
that's funny, right?
Yeah, no, but you're being yourself.
Yeah,
That's I think when people talk about comedy, people think like you're supposed to just always sit there and write, which is beautiful too.
Yeah.
Sit there, write, and do your thing. But I think when you're being yourself,
It's more funny.
It's better. It's it's because there's no you're not trying to paint a picture you've never been.
Yeah.
Now you're just painting a picture you already have, but you're adding little shit to it.
Exactly.
You know, so that's what makes it a lot more better.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And now that you are doing comedy, are you kind of you're like in love with the game?
I love the game, dude. The way when I got out, that's how I got into comedy. I got out and I met there was a guy named Joel Cholo. He's the guy I got tattooed. Is on this side or this side? This side, yeah. Joel Cholo. He was
In a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I met him one time
Yeah.
in Victorville, and he told me,
okay, yeah.
and he told me I do stand up,
And you're like, what the fuck? You can't even stand up.
and
fool.
I was confused, and he's like, it's because I can't stand up.
That's funny. Yeah, and he was a homie. He was from V&E.
How did he pass away?
From COVID.
From COVID. Okay.
We did a show, and because his dream was to like he from when I was doing comedy, he was the first. There was other homies that did comedy, obviously, but that I knew it was him. He did a show at the Improv, and it was called Cholo Mania, and I was busted, fool, and I was like, fuck, fool. And he was like my mentor, fool. He taught me like how to mingle with people, like, and he wanted to do like sketches and all that.
Yes.
But we didn't know nothing about that. Like sketches. Back then it was just all stand up. You couldn't even say like how you're Duno. You couldn't go by Duno.
Yeah.
You would have to use your real name.
Yeah,
Like, fuck that, right? So they were trying to make me be like Victor, and I was like, fuck that. I'm Beavz.
There's too many Victors either way.
Exactly, it's gay. I mean, not the right?
I know what you mean.
I wanted to be young Beavz.
Yeah.
And then I started doing it, and then he's the one that was telling me, hey, let's go to open mics, and I loved it. Well, the first time I went up there, I did like 9 minutes. And it was just like how we said, just high energy, the shit I talk about, like robberies and like doing cocaine in the bathroom or fucking hiding at work. And people thought it was funny. Like, oh, that's fucking funny. And they're like, oh, where'd you make it up? Like, where'd you write that? And I'm like, that's what I do every day, though.
That's what I did.
I do drugs.
The story just happened today.
Yeah, literally. Like, there was a story, like, when I first started doing comedy, like, it was my first year. I was doing a show in Pomona, and I was all fucking lit, fool. I come out, and we had drank 7 adioses, fool.
At a random open mic.
It was at the Metro Bar. It was an actual show, but
At a bar show.
They give you drinks, fool. So that was like, it's open bar. And it's like, shut the fuck up. So I did 7 adioses, fool. You know there are those big adioses,
Yeah,
right?
the blue ones.
Yes, 7 of them, fool. But I was doing coke, so I was like, So I come out, and then when the air hits you, I was like, oh shit, needed a bump. So I'm going to my car to do a bump. Fucking cop, fool. And I was like, son of a bitch, dude. And I'm right there like, and he's out. Roll the window down. And I was like, fuck, dude. So he me hace un paro, güey. He throws away the coke. And I was like, he's like, leave the car here. You're fucked up. Walk away. I was like, all right. So I'm fucked up, obviously. So I wake up, fool takes off. Goes on second. I see him jamming. I was like, fuck this fool. I went, I got my coke, did the bump, and I tried to turn on the car, fool. This fool was waiting for me, dog. He's like on the other side of where the club was at. Sees me trying to turn on the car, and you know how you do stupid shit like, damn, you press it like that? I double turned it on, fool. That's how he's like, this was an idiot, dude. Pulls up again, fool. And now he's with his partner, fool. And they ended up fucking me up. They beat the shit out of me, fool. So I did a joke about that.
So they just beat you up?
They beat me up and they took me in. I ended up getting arrested.
For what though?
For DUI. I got a DUI. They gave me for the drugs. And then it was a big old shit show, fool. That night, I got fucked up by some fools. I got fucked up by the Pomona PD. Then they threw me to Ballin Park. Ballin Park fucked me up. And then they threw me to City of Industry with no charges. And I was like, I just got arrested for DUI. And the guy's like, you're here for public intoxication. And I was like,
so they did you a paro?
They did me a paro, dude.
But they just beat the shit out of you.
Beat the shit out of me, dude. And then what's funny is that Saturday, I had a show at the Ice House, fool.
For the first time?
My first time, fool. Back in the days, I had 2 black eyes, fool. Like a fucking raccoon. So I'm like, and everybody's like looking at me. They're like, what the fuck? We got black eyes? Like,
and then you're all tatted up too?
Yeah, so they're thinking this was a tecato for sure. So I said a joke about getting fucked up by the cops. So I said, hey, you know what? I always try to make the cops laugh. And, the fucking cop beat the fucking jokes out of me. So I said that. I said a joke where, like, you know how people now record, like, getting beat up. And I say, you know what I think of when the cops beat my ass? I was like, damn, I shouldn't have worn my fucking favorite shirt. Only fucking ruined my face. And they were laughing. So the promoter was like, hey, fool, like, what'd you think of that story? And I was like, dude, I just got fucked up right now.
This happened last week.
Last night.
Yeah.
So that's like how you said, we talk about like what we do. Like how you kick it, whatever your friends are. And that's what I'm trying to incorporate more now. Because like you said, I fell in love with comedy, fool.
Yeah.
Like I feel it.
Because I think once you hit the stage, your problems go away.
Everything. That's what I try to tell my lady, dude. It's like a high like you never felt, fool. And it's cool because like I've done like Brea Improv, like Irvine, and it's all white people, fool.
Yeah.
So I be seeing these people and I'm like, dude, you don't even know. Like, I'm a straight criminal, bro. Like, and they're all taking pictures with you. Like, I love this guy. And I'm like, shh.
Only if you knew.
You only knew.
I would have robbed you when I was 12.
Robbed you, yeah. Give me your motherfucking shit, lady. But it's cool, fool.
And then it's also opened your eyes to other cultures, right?
Fool. And just value life, fool.
Value life.
Because I feel like when I was a criminal, like I did so much bullshit, fool, and so much time, and then like I did a lot of years in prison too. I went to the hole. I was in Tehachapi, Corcoran, all over, fool. And I thought that was gonna be my life, fool. I honestly thought I was like, fuck it. This is the only thing I'm good at.
And now you're kicking out the comedy, start drinking a little fun.
And I met you, and we go places, and I'm like, dude, like it feels
just cool.
So good, fool.
Yeah, well, because I think to me the part of comedy that I fell in love with
is the friendships I've gained from it.
Exactly.
Like obviously the money's amazing, it's beautiful. But when I go kick it at the Hollywood Improv, I'll randomly be kicking
Pop
it with
in.
I'm like, oh, what's up?
Drop it.
It's like famous ass wife. I've been watching at Comedy Central my whole life.
And you're
me and that part just having a drink. Yes.
That's crazy.
That's
dude.
like the best part of it.
Yeah. And it all paid off. Huh?
It all pays off, yeah.
What I like about you, honestly, and I even told my lady, is that you had your mindset. Because I've heard your story where you're like, I knew I wanted to do this.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to do this. And you put all your eggs in that basket.
Appreciate that, thank you.
That was smart, fool.
Yeah.
Like me, like what I think that's what holds me back. Because I'm like, I'm like debating. So I told my lady, like, dude, I just need to go full force. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, I just got to jump in.
Yeah, I took my chances with...
like the whole social media and everything.
Yeah. With that.
And where like even when I... Because at some point when I worked at No Jumper, and then I worked at Powers 106 at the same time, and my YouTube was booming. So I had three ways of income, and it was great money. But I wasn't happy here.
Yeah. See.
And I wasn't really happy here. And I was doing my YouTube shit. So when I left No Jumper, like a month later, I left Brown Bag. I mean, I left Brown Bag Mornings, the Power show. Yeah. Uh-huh. So I was kind of just on my own with my YouTube money.
But you already knew you could do it.
And I was like, I'm gonna do it. And then it went from that, and then we built our own shit. So it definitely gets you excited because once you take the risk and
it's worth
and the risk pays off, You're like,
And it's like the freedom.
woo,
Huh?
couldn't because that's essentially what I told my mom. Like when I graduated high school, I was like, I'm gonna try to go to trade tech.
Yeah.
Go try to be an electrician. I went for 1 day.
You're like, I'm good.
And I'm like, I'm cool. I went right back to Polo Loco, got rehired at Polo Loco, started working at Polo Loco.
But you weren't happy. You're like, this
And I
ain't
wasn't
me.
happy. And I was like, she's like, well, I'm gonna give you a year, 6 months. In 6 months, if you don't figure it out, then either you start paying my bills, you start giving me what I have to pay, or you go back to school. Because my mom's always been like, if you go to school, you don't have to pay rent in my house.
Oh, okay.
But
Like,
you know,
have to
she
do
gave
something.
You have to do something. No puedes estar aquí
de flojo.
Yeah, de
No,
huevón.
no,
No.
levántate.
So it's either you go to school and you do
Something.
something.
Get a trade or
get
do
a trade or something.
That's good, yeah.
Or you fucking
Go all in.
Or pay me my rent every month.
Damn.
So I was like, well, I put local, I was able to pay her like $200-300 of rent,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
was kind of my whole check. I was keeping
yeah.
like,
Fuck.
I was keeping like $200. My phone was maybe like $50.
That's it.
And for what I could have lived on $150. $50 would last
Stretching
me a minute.
it. All month.
Yeah, all month. I would, and so that's kind of what it would be like. But así pasaban las cosas, and then when I figured it out, and then within those 6 months, the domestic violence video came out, and it changed my life. And ever since then, I've been just full throttle with it. And then it kind of was a reset again with the whole power and no jumper. When I was like, it's either we're leaving or we're staying, but either way, fuck whatever. I'm gonna just continue.
I'm gonna keep pushing.
And then boom, and then 2 years ago, I was stuck like I was kind of depressed, fool, with my life. Like,
Because you already had done so much in this. You're like, I need something new.
I got really fat and I
Yeah.
looked terrible on camera.
You didn't like
I
it
was
no more.
breathing on the mic. I was fucking, me sentía feo, no
yeah.
bitches. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I have bitches, but it just, I don't
Not the
know.
same. Yeah.
I wasn't happy with myself. And so I started going to the gym. And I had lost, I was 350, I lost 50 pounds.
That's good. That's a big jump.
And I felt like a
new life.
And I feel like, because when you carry a 45 pound, it's like, damn,
Yeah.
I lost that amount.
Yeah, that's a lot. You feel that shit.
Yeah.
It's not like 5 pounds, like water weight. You didn't take a shit.
Yeah, no.
It was 50 pounds.
Yeah, I
That's
felt
good.
50 pounds. Like, you took a shit,
Yeah. My lady's like, take a shit, bathing suit. Nah,
yeah.
fuck you.
I lost that amount. Y luego, I wanted something new. And
That's how you got into comedy.
that's how I got into comedy. And just like people like Conquer, I was like, hey, can I come do fun? Can I do fun, man? Boom, boom. And then that's why I have so much love for Rest in Peace Ken Flores, because he gave me a chance. Like, come do my show, and I would go up there and eat a bag of dicks and get off stage and be
And
all,
you could feel it, dude.
and be all aguitado, like, damn, I
Yeah.
did. Maybe this isn't for me. And you go up and
But
try
the more
again.
you do it, the better you get.
And then you eat a bag of dicks again.
Yeah.
And then you go back and back and back and back. And then at some point you start getting a rhythm and getting a rhythm. And
your
then
timing, everything.
timing, your punchlines, boom, boom. And you fall in love with it.
Yeah. That's that. I love comedy. Fool.
Yeah.
That's to me, like, I wish I could do that and like my book, like writing. I wanted to either be a full-time writer and comedy. Like, I love work, fool. I love to work, but it's like my body's not there. Like we were talking about, like my body's shot, fool. Like even riding over here, like fuck, I was like, I couldn't put my shoes on, fool. My back was hurting.
And you know
was
what's
like, I
crazy?
don't
Because you
wanna do
look
this.
kind of healthy.
Yeah, look
Like
healthy,
you,
bro.
and that's what I was telling you.
Shout
Like,
out
for when you told me you were in your 40s, I was really surprised.
Yeah, no, it's the jail. Black don't crack, homie. Shit don't crack, homie. Yeah.
Yeah, you know when you told us that on Saturday when we saw you at the on Terry, I was like, bro, this food young Beavz, there's no way you're 40, dog.
Yeah,
You
42.
have great skin.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Stay out the sun, homie.
That's
covered
you know,
up like the chinos and shit with the visors.
That's true though.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Honestly, puro arroz, güey.
Puro arroz.
Puro frijoles, y.
That's crazy. So you do want to be a writer too?
I love writing, fool. Like I was in prison, I used to love reading, fool. I used to love reading, and I was like, dude, one day I want to write. So I wrote a book, it flopped, fool. It was like because some shit happened with my babe's mom. She was like jealous of it, whatever happened, right? So I gave up on the dream. So and I never told a story, but I'm gonna say it with you guys, right? So I feel like your dreams tell you shit. So there was this one weird song, the one that says something about open up a dirty window. It's like a white girl song, fool. And it says open up a dirty window, and it says open the book and read the blank pages. And it's saying your book is yet to be written. So I think it's called Unwritten or something like that.
Yeah.
So I told my babe's mom this story, and she's like, "You're stupid as fuck. Like that's a dumb song." But I knew, I was like, "Dude, I'm gonna write a book. I'm gonna write a book." I ended up going to prison. Obviously, I didn't write a book. I got arrested for stealing the trailers and all that crazy kidnapping and all that. Cause I got busted for kidnapping too. I got busted for that. They dropped it. I get out of prison, and I was like, "Dude, I'm gonna write it." So I hook up with my lady, And she's the one that was really, because I was doing podcasts, like Negras and all them.
Yeah.
And she was like, you should write a book. And I was like, nah, I don't like to talk about that shit. Like that part of my life, I just like cut it off, you know?
The when you were younger.
Yeah. Because of all that shit I went through. I don't really talk about it. I do, but you know what I mean? But it's like, fuck. You know, because I feel like some people, like, they use it like, what do you call that word? Like misinterpret it? Or
Misinterpret the story.
Exactly, fool. Because like when I was there was a lot of shady shit going on. So like that's really what made me come forward, fool, with my story. Because a lot of fools heard it. And there was people there was in Ellis, there was like a bunch of kids. So a lot of people knew my story, but just nobody spoke about it because like out of respect, you know? So
Spoken about it in a sense too where they didn't want to make you look bad?
kind of like that, but just they're like, nah, this fool's a female homie. Like he overcame what he overcame.
Yeah, because when I was watching that, I was confused.
Yeah.
I didn't get what you were going through.
What it was like, so there was like let's just say like the homies here, right? The homies and the fools who are not cool. So YA was like, the politics there was firme raza, and then there was like levas.
And that was a thing. Like it was called firme raza.
Firme raza. And they were like the freshest of the fresh food. They had like brand new jackets, like in Greece. All fucking
Oh, they were like
firme.
the jocks.
Yeah, they were like super firme, like the downest of the downest. So when I went to YA, my enemies were firme. And in YA, like you have to like smash on your enemies. So when I got to YA, they didn't from the gate, fool. And that's another thing that a lot of people didn't, they misinterpret. Like they felt like I like pussied up or something, but I never did. I always stood solid. What it was just like hate, fool, like haters.
It was favoritism.
Favoritism.
Okay,
exactly.
okay, that's because I didn't get when you kept saying, because obviously I saw the clips and I saw the interview with
Negra and them.
I saw the interview with Negra and I saw the interview with Hoodstocks.
Yeah.
I seen that he said he didn't like my comedy there. I was like, it's okay, I like your podcast.
There you go. Yeah.
No, I get it. Comedy selective. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
But I was watching it and I've never been a YA, so I wouldn't know what.
Yeah, that's
so
how
I didn't understand because I have a gang of homies that went to YA,
Yeah.
and they would you would get there, squabble your enemies, and then.
But there was that
But in that
division.
era there was that.
It was a division. It was called the Grave Diggers. So it started as the Grave Diggers, and it became Firme Raza. So and it was like it's been going on for years.
And it was through every youth authority.
Every youth authority, everybody was doing that shit. Like they had like the Firme Raza and the people who were not. But the people,
but the people who were not doesn't necessarily mean they.
some were down, but some were just bitches or punks.
Yeah.
Some were punks. So when that happened to me, that's what really twisted like why people misinterpret it. Because they're like, oh, that fool must have like done something bad. But the people that were there know that I never did anything bad. As soon as I got there, they just, like you said, it was favoritism. Because of my hood, my enemies were like, nah, that fool's not gonna be feeding.
So did your homie go through what you went through?
Nobody went through what I went through.
But your homie didn't because where he went, there wasn't.
Yeah, it was like Paso was different. Paso was different. It wasn't like Neles. Neles was like, they used to call it the time bomb because there was always cagapalos, little kids.
Yeah.
So that's why I went through what I went through. But it was like for 2 years, fool. So, but they were just trying to like make me like mark out, like how you say, like pussy out,
they kind of wanted you to like.
bitch up.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
Yeah, and
But
that's from the age of from you
From
got
12 to 14. All the
and
way
then,
up. Yeah.
and then from 14 to 19 you were straight.
Yeah, I was straight. I was still fighting because I obviously had
Yeah, you have to fight your enemies, but that's
all of
normal.
them.
That was a lot more
That was
normal.
normal, yeah.
But from the first time you got there to
Yeah, so it was a whole 2 years. I was going at it with like 18, Florence, Colonia Chiques, fucking El Monte Flores, La Puente, like all the big hoods that were there. So it was a lot of fools. Like that's why even when I went to Oxnard, like I told them, like, because there was a lot of fools from Colonia there. And I was like, fool, I know a lot of your older homies, fool, because I was getting down with them.
Yeah.
But after we had like respect.
But what was the situation? Because I'm listening to it, and again, I've never been to prison or nothing, so I was confused on what your fools were just mad at you.
What it all happened was one of those two fools, they had a lot of respect. They were from Flores. And then there was
Which
another,
is your ops.
my enemy.
Yeah.
Monte. So we don't get along. So those fools, he had been there for years. He was like a little kid. And he was like 18 now. So he'd been there for 7 years, respected, super feedman, whatever, right? So that fool shot at me, which is something where like somebody disrespects your dead homies. So when he shot at me, I was already having trouble in my own unit. So I was mad, fool. So I just put a big ass reject, like shooting at everybody who shot at me. And it was a big old list for like this big.
Oh, so it's like a list, like
All the fools had to get
this is
down.
like a real movie.
Yeah. So I just wrote a big ass reject. So I didn't know that by me putting that, I shot at all those barrios.
Oh, so there was a list of who was cool and who was not.
No, all the people, they wanted to fight me. As soon as I got there, like maybe 3 days later, because Because I was already having trouble in
Oh,
my
I
unit.
did hear that. I did. So
Yeah.
you get a list like, hey, this is every food you need to get down with.
Yo, it was a lot of fools. And I was like, fuck all these fools. fuck all of them. So little did I know, like some guy that was cool with me from Baker's told me, hey, fool, you just shot at all them fools. And I was like, what do you mean? So he broke it down and I was like, fuck. And I was already going through shit, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to rank out. Fuck it. So the gang coordinator, and this is the funny part, he ended up being feeding me with me. His name was Newman. He like brought all these fools with me. Like 25 fools from 18. Then the next day, another 20 fools from 18. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, you got to fight all these fools. Then the fools from Florencia, all of them fools. And the way it works is like, let's say I'm 17 and you're new from Florence, you have to fight me. In order to be down, you have to fight me. So up until the day I was leaving, I was still fighting. Up until like every day. At school, every day. It was crazy, fool. But I still solid, fool. I was like, fuck it.
So for 2 years, you were just kind of alone?
Alone, yeah. By myself, fool. That's what people misinterpret. Like they think that I was a punk or anything. Nah, I still solid, fool.
Yeah.
It was just favoritism. But they were doing so much bad shit, fool. Like I'm telling you, they stabbed me right here. They fucking did all kinds of shit, fool. They jumped me. Like homies and blacks jumped me. And that's how I knew that I wasn't firme raza. Because I thought I was. Because I was Mexican. But when they opened up for yard, everybody's getting up and going. And these,
Every unit.
no, just my unit. Or just the kids in my unit.
Yeah.
These fools like started jumping me because, you know, I had thrown a cohete.
Yeah.
And so they got up and they jumped me. And I'm like, okay, like they can't jump me. I'm Mexican. But when I seen the Mexicans walk out, I was like, oh, dude, this cagada, homie. Like, I'm on my own. So then that's when they broke it down. The homie from Baker's told me, like, you're on your own.
Because was he in your position?
No, he was firme raza. And the funny part is what people don't know is like, he couldn't even talk to me. It was like segregation, fool. Like, he wasn't supposed to talk to me. But he knew I was down, fool, because I was always squabbing up with everybody.
Yeah.
So he's like, nah, fool, like, I know you're down, fool, you're gonna get through it.
But he just couldn't, like vouch for you?
He couldn't. You would have to prove yourself to firme. It was like you'd have to prove themselves to
It was kind of like a cult.
yeah, like a sorority.
Yeah, like a
group.
sorority. Yeah. Because you guys are still kids.
Yeah.
So it's, and obviously you went through what you went through and it's fucked up, but it was kind of like a game.
Yeah, it was a game. It literally was a game.
Like you were going through missions to get to.
Yeah, to where I ultimately became firme raza. And I became firme raza a couple of times. Like the first time was during a riot. There was a riot with the blacks and only like 6 firme raza got in. And I wasn't firme and I jumped in. And so they brought me up firme raza one time. They dropped me again. And then I went to lockup again. And then they brought me back again. So I got brought up like 3 times. And the fools kept trying to drop me. Like,
The fools, your enemies.
my enemies. But finally, at the end, I told them sit out because like I fought like 6 fools at one time, like in a little room, and I was like, I'm not gonna stop until you guys fucking make me firme. I don't give a fuck. And they finally made me firme. I went to Nixon. I was doing a year program.
Nixon is a different
Like
way?
a lockup. It's like a lockup when you stay for like a year or more. And they were throwing a junta, and I was like, fuck it, they're throwing a junta. It ain't for me. I ain't firme. So I go back and they call me, and I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, yeah, fool, everybody's vouching for you. Like, you're down as fucking homie. Like, we're bringing you up. And nobody had done it before because I got iced, plus all that shit I went through.
Yeah, even when I heard that, I'm like, ugh.
That's just grimy, dude.
That's fucking.
That's low because that's like the worst of the worst, fool. They do that so you could never be firme. Nobody had ever done it. Like, if somebody does that to you, that's it. Like, you could never be firme. So I had to prove myself to the extreme. Like, I'm not going to rank out.
That's the fool that you cracked his head open.
Yeah.
Damn.
He was in Stockton. And the Huda let me do it. The Huda, because the guy was cool with me. Fool.
How bad you crack his head open?
His
Like
whole head, he had stitches right here like that. I had like 6 bars of soap, fool. All in a sock. Fool,
the fucking sote ones?
The big old, yeah, like that.
The-
Fool.
what is it?
All wrapped up.
You know what
fool.
I'm talking about? The sote, the
big
pink
old
ones?
That's what I used to wash my socks with. The soap. And the cop was like, hey, because he even felt it was dirty. He's like, damn, fool. He's like, dirty.
Because fucking you up is one thing.
Yeah,
pero
and I didn't even know, fool. Like, what? Because I was sitting somewhere and I seen that fool and I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
and when he did that, you were firme or not firme?
I was not firme yet. I had just got dropped. So I had to go back to like because they segregate you. The chairs are over here and the people where I was at were over here, fool. Like, you couldn't like even mingle. You were kicking it over here, fool. And I'd be like, damn.
But in the same day room.
In the same day room. But we were like on some metal tables, fool. Like a metal table, like those park benches, fool. And you'd be like kicking it right here and all kinds of weirdos.
So you couldn't sit with them fools?
I couldn't sit with them. I couldn't sit with them. I couldn't talk to them. I couldn't eat with them. Like, they'll say what's up, but
It was kind of like Mean Girl shit.
yeah, fool. Fucked up, fool, yeah. Even the toilets, fool. I couldn't use the toilets. And like, let's say like they'll go eat, I'd have to wait last. I couldn't eat with them, fool. And like, let's say one of them gave me food, they get in trouble. Like, it was weird, fool. Why it was a weird experience, fool. Even like when you go shower, I have to wait. Everybody would shower, then I would go last, fool, by myself. I was like, what the fuck? So it sucked, fool. But I mean, like I said, I got over it. And the last time they brought me up was with that, when I cracked that fool's head. And I knew something was gonna happen, fool, because I seen that fool. He was a tall ass fool from Stockton. And I seen that fool. I was like, what the fuck's he doing right there? So he pulled out a water bottle and I was like, what is this? So he sprayed me, fool, like right here, like in my face. And I was like, oh, this son of a bitch, dude. So I'm laying down and I'm so pissed, fool, because what he did, you know?
Yeah, I heard the story.
And everybody was like, what the fuck? But I get the bottle, y se la meto en la boca al güey, like, shh, back. And I kicked that fool in the fucking face.
Oh, you sprayed him back?
I sprayed him back, dude. And I was like, fuck. And I knew it wasn't going to do nothing. Like, I'm still fucked for life, but so is he. I was like, fuck it, we're both fucked.
So did he go down with you?
He went down with me. I was
because
like, I iced him back. So we're both fucked. So now he couldn't be respected black and I could never be firme raza. But I didn't give a fuck. I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to fight all my life. I made up my mind, like, I'm going to fight.
I'm trying to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. So fucking when we go to lockup, the cop was the one that was like, hey, because they write it in your report, in the write-up. And he's like, bro, that fool did you dirty. And he's like, hey, you want to, you know? And I was like, what's going on? He's like, boys getting transferred. Like, you want to go take a shower? And I was like, oh, that fool's going to hook it up, dog. He's like, get your stuff ready.
But get yourself ready, like, so whenever I stop it, you're gonna go.
Yeah, you break it up. He thought we were just gonna fight, but I was like, hell no, I'm not gonna.
Well, no, hell no. And everybody hears about it or they see it.
Because you could see it because Nixon's like a big old like an auditorium, like prison. Nixon looks like prison, so everybody was watching, like, what the fuck?
Oh, for everybody could see the showers.
Yep, everybody.
You're just dogging
I'm
the
just
shit.
Dogging the shit out of him, fool. I had the towel like this, and I'm just in my towel fool, like this, and I'm walking up, and he sees me, and he's like, fuck. But he don't want to look like a bitch, so he's just like getting ready for it. He thinks we're gonna squab. He's taller, fool. He's like 6 foot. I'm like 5 foot, fool. Yeah. Tall ass fool. And you know, nails are reeds, dog. So he thinking it's a fight, but it ain't a fight, dog. Fuck that. You know, I'm not gonna win. So when he tries to squabble up with me, I just pull that shit out of my pants like this.
You kind of did what he did.
Boom! Hit him and on the shower, fool. And I just go to town on him. I throw it and I fucking throw it in the shower, and the Huda did me a bottle, fool. Didn't even write it up, nothing, fool. He wrote it up like we're just fighting. Because I could have caught a whole nother charge, fool.
Well, would have been a kind of like attempt murder, maybe?
Like an assault.
An assault?
An assault, yeah.
And he had like his head, you could see his
whole
skull.
head was busted, fool. Gacho, fool. That fool needed stitches all right here, fool. It was bad, fool.
Were they cheering you on?
Everybody was like, fuck that, fool. That's what they were saying, like, dude, this fool's, he's firme, fool. So when they brought me a firme raza, finally, that's when everything was different. I was still fighting, but it was
But that was just more normal shit.
Yeah, I wasn't going through all that other
like you were
shit.
fighting for them and then being cool with them after.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's like a whole nother vibe, fool. It was better, but I mean, like I said, I went through what I went through, and it helped me, fool. Because when I went to prison, I was already experienced, fool. Like, okay, I could stand alone. I could make choices by myself. Yeah. You know, I'm not gonna be scared. Yeah. Like if I think something's wrong, it's wrong, and I could speak on it. You know, but which was bad too, because then I wanted to go to prison. You get used to being locked up, and like, I'm going to prison.
Where the fools that put you through that situation, did you ever run into them as adults?
I ran into some of them, yeah. One of them PC'd up. One of the main guys
that was hating on you.
Hating on me. It was one of the main guys. The other one, I never heard of him again. There was one black guy that I seen in prison, and he was one of the black fools that like tripped on me. And when he seen me, like I was like well respected in prison. He was like, hey, you know what? I apologize. What happened in YA? And I was like, fool, just don't even trip. But I told him, hey, just make sure you don't fuck up, bro. Because something happens, bro, I'm going to tax that ass, homie. And he had heard that I was on some bullshit. Because it's funny, all the fools from Juvenile Hall, you see them later.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
Like, there was a guy here from Venice that cracked my face right here with a phone. When something happened...
In Juvenile Hall?
In Juvenile Hall. We were in a prison, and there was racial tension. So I'm talking to somebody, and he's talking to me. And I was like, hey, fool, where I know you from? And he's like, I'm from Venice. And I was like, you were in Somara. And he's like, yeah, I tell you, cracked my face, fool. And he's like, oh, what's up? So we're chopping it up. And it was funny how we knew each other from the halls, fool. But now we're in prison, and he's with the Crips, and I'm with the homies. But it's like a whole nother vibe, fool. It's crazy. All the people you see.
Yeah. But what about like the fools that the Firmerada shit? Like, you ever run into them in prison?
Nobody.
None of them.
None of them.
Nah, I wish, motherfuckers.
One I seen, and he was like, hey, you know, I seen him in the hole, and he had PC'd up because some shit happened. Yeah. And he's like, you know what it is. And I was like, you know what? I don't judge you, dog, because whatever you did, you did. I said, but I'm solid, fool. Solid back then, solid right here, fool.
And be like, you're not.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, fool. It was like karma for them, you know?
Yeah, and it sounds crazy because I remember, like, because you were in the era where you guys still had bunkies.
Yeah.
And that's how fools were getting their cheeks took off.
Yeah, you know, there was a lot of right there, fool. And that's another reason why people like hate on my story because they didn't want to talk about that. And I was one of the first ones to talk about it. I was like, you know, and the only reason why I did was because, like, remember I told you I used to sit with them. I used to sit with those fools. So I would see them, fool, and I would feel so bad, fool. I'd be like, fool, that's fucked up. They're kids, fool. Like, that's, and I survived, fool. Pero sí me chingó, fool. Like, I would drink a lot and be, like, thinking about them. So that's what made me say my story. I was like, you know what? If I'm fucked up and I survived, I never got or nothing. But imagine these people who did.
And they were morros.
They're morros, fool. They're morros. And it, like I said, it was Mexicans, blacks, a lot of races that were doing it. It wasn't like, oh, just the homies. It was different people. But it was like on the hush. People didn't want to talk about it. But you know it happened because you'll see the fool like all traumado, fool. And I'd be like, damn, I'll feel bad.
And that's what I was saying with the sizes. Like, a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old is going to make a big difference.
Big difference.
What the fuck are you going to do when you're 5'2", 120 pounds versus somebody that's 17, 5'9", 5 swole?
And back then, you're using weights. So there was fools in Hawaii that were swole, fool. Like fucking Arnold, like big old motherfuckers. They're like, man, fool, and you're fighting them. You know? That's why it was happening, fool. And I'm telling you, nobody wanted to talk about it. That's why I get a lot of hate. But I don't care, fool. Like, that's why I even told her, like, when I come, I'm going to say, like, it doesn't bother me because I know I'm strong enough to take the hate. You could criticize me, whatever. Like, fools be like, oh, that fool's a punk. But I'd be like, okay, if I was a punk, why would I go to prison and be GP? I was GP all my time. I'm still good in my hood. You see me, I'm in everywhere. I go to shows with you guys and nobody fucks with me. It's all love.
Yeah.
It's just, it was an era that I spoke about just for those people, you know?
Yeah, because I was reading some of the comments and I was seeing people
hating
from that hating, but there was fools that were saying like,
it happened.
Nah, that shit happened. Yeah.
But nobody wanted to talk about it. Huh?
Well, it is crazy to think, but I read a comment where it's like, well, how do you think that as a kid you're able to process that in your mind? Like, I want to take this fool's cheeks. And I remember being in Silmar and there was a fool there.
Predator. He was doing it.
No, he was young. And then when we leave, we find out that he was a fucking, and I'm like, wait the fuck a minute, wait.
Yeah. Well, right there in Hawaii, there was a unit called Carter that was all.
Then you would smash on them every time you got
Every time, yeah, in school. They would keep them in their separate unit. So, and the thing about Hawaii, what people don't understand is there was no PC. Like in prison, there's PC. In Hawaii, if you got beat up, you're coming right back, like in 10 minutes. They're going to take you to the clinic and be like, okay, put them back. So there was no PC. You couldn't be like, oh, I'm PCing up. Nah.
So you fools run into the fool that were weirdos?
All the time. So it was you. That's how they
beat the shit out of them, huh?
Yeah. Everybody was always fighting. Always. And then it was like gang shit. Then it turned racial. You know, because when I left, there was no more really like, homies weren't really fighting. They were fighting, but not really. And that's when it turned more racial.
Yeah.
Because it was more black and Mexican.
Yeah.
But so it's like even in my book, that's how I wrote, like, we felt we did something good, but in reality, it just turned into bad. Because now there's riots. Now it's, all that drama that happened in Ellis, like, went to YTS. Because they started some shit called like black light, blue light. Black light is like when all the blacks have to attack you. So all the homies that were on black light would have to go to YTS and get jumped by all the blacks. But the homies weren't gonna let it happen. Yeah. So riots every day. Yeah. And then the blacks started doing it. They got on green light. And that's when the homies had to get them. So it was like a shit show, fool.
Yeah. It's kind of like a system.
A system, exactly.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
That's how Hawaii was crazy.
And that's why people, I've heard stories of people being like, shit, Hawaii was worse in prison at some point.
Yeah, nah. Yeah. I honestly think it was better in prison. Because there's unity, fool. There's homies. Like, somebody protects you, the umbrella. You're under somebody's umbrella. Yeah. And Hawaii is just yourself.
It's every man to himself, huh?
Every man for themselves. Like, I've seen white fools, like the Nazis, you never see them make it. They're always getting beat up.
The Nazis?
Yeah, they'll be Nazis. Do
you have a story with a Nazi?
Yeah, one of my best friends.
Shut the fuck up.
He was a white boy.
Are you still cool with him now?
No, I lost track of him, dog. We never, like, it was weird because we were both on that bench. It used to call it the benches. And he was a little white boy. If we had a big old swastika. So he was.
Oh, in YA.
Yeah, in YA.
Okay.
So he became my best friend, fool. And then, like, he was down, fool. He was down as a little white boy. And we were talk because we were like, I'm, friends with him, talking every day, living with him, eating with him because I could eat after him. You know, just the other guys were on some weird shit. You know, it was fucked up.
Yeah.
But me and him became friends. And I remember he told me he was only racist because his dad. Because his dad, like, put the racism in him. He didn't want to be racist. Like, he told me, like, fool, I love you. Fool, you Mexican, but you cool as fuck. Because I had his back. We'd eat. So he was like, he told me that. And I'll never forget it, fool. He told me, like, I wish I could go back and undo this mentality, like, to be normal. But who knows what happened to him. When I actually wrote a chapter for him because, like, that.
What was his name, if you don't mind me?
I wrote Sonny on the book.
Sonny. Oh,
Yeah.
you put Sonny.
Yeah, I changed the name. That's the thing. Even with my book, I changed a lot of the names.
Okay.
Because, like, for the people that the shit happened.
Yeah.
That's why even when people ask me, like, oh, what year were you there or whatever, I'm real selective about what I say.
Oh, you don't say that exact.
Never.
Because you want to protect whoever
Whoever got raped and shit like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I know who they are, but I look out for them, you know, because I feel like that's fucked up. You know, I'm going to put these fools on blast. You know?
Yeah.
That's
Damn,
fucked up.
that's
They're already
crazy.
going through a lot.
Damn, so he was even aware at the moment that he was racist? Like, he's like, I'm not really racist. He's like, because of my pops, I am?
Yeah, like he understood it. And we're kids, fool, we're teenagers. And we're chopping it up one night. And I ended up going to lockup that night. So that's the last memory I have of him. He was like, damn, fool, like I wish I could like undo my, like the mentality I have, fool. Because it's a dumb way of thinking.
What was he doing, a gang of time?
He was doing like maybe 8 years. Yeah, he was from the IE. He was a Peckerwood.
Oh, shit, man. That's
So it's great. And I mean, I was, some of the people I was with, I wonder what happened to them, fool. Because some of us, we still keep in touch, but not really.
What about, do you have like an interesting, cool story about somebody? Because with him, you obviously don't know what happened to him.
Yeah.
But is there somebody that you do have like a cool story about?
Like cool, like how?
Like cool in the sense to where like, now you see them with family and kids and...
Not really.
Nah.
Most of them were bad. Most of us died. Like that's why even in the second book, because I'm writing part 2.
Yeah, ready part 2.
I'm dedicating one of the chapters to all the fools that died because there was a lot of us. A lot of them got out and they got killed. Because you get out and you're all dumb. But I mean, there's a group called YA Babies that we all talk, and a lot of them are successful. You know, so I'm happy to hear about that.
That's
you know?
dope. That's super
dope.
dope.
Because I want my people to win, dog. You know, especially after like going to prison and all that.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like, you got it?
Well, now you got it.
Yeah, you don't want to be like stuck in the same cycle for going to prison. That's why now, like I told you, I do the comedy, and I'm like my goal is to be like a writer. Like I love writing.
Well, I think that's the dope part about writing books is that you're gonna then you could transition to writing sketches.
Yeah.
And then you could write for shows and movies.
That's what I want to do.
And write for other comics.
Yeah.
So that's the end goal, writing.
I love comedy, so I'm always gonna do comedy.
Yeah.
I even told my lady, because my lady was like, quit comedy, and I was like, nope.
Hater. No, it's because he blew his back out putting lights. I got you, girl. Young Beavz, as tall as he looks, he really likes Christmas.
Yeah.
and then they're so can you tell him how you injured your back?
No. Well, my back's been fucked up from work, and I had a bunch of car accidents. So the last car accident I had, a pole landed on me, so it smashed me like this, fool.
Young Beavz, God really loves you, fool. Because
That's another thing. That's another thing, fool. Like I feel like because I used to believe in God, fool, like that. But now I'm just like, dude, who else could have kept me alive through YA, through all these car accidents, and just to give me the opportunity, like to meet you.
Yeah.
My book do
And other
so
people,
good.
yeah.
Yes, you know.
Dad, no, mom, is a pole fell on you.
Whoa,
a pole fell on the car.
Yeah, no, on the car. So I was in the.
It still comes down.
Yeah, it
No shit
smashes
on that.
you.
I fucking know it come
Yeah.
down.
I was literally like this, fool, like in the car, and I just remember hearing the fire department like, "Hey,
Don't
like,
move.
trying to get me out." But first thing I thought of, because you know I'm a fat motherfucker, right? I always have a fork in my car, so I get the fucking fork and I go boom, boom. I break the airbag down, even salgo way. I break the window like that, and I climb out.
But
fool.
was it bad for you to do that?
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't have done
I
that?
shouldn't have done it, fool. The fireman like, "What are you doing?"
Because it fucked up your back?
Like just the way I came out and from the impact, it would have been safer to use the jaws of life to pop the thing, you know, get me out good.
Oh, okay.
But
I
I
see.
came out like a
Damn, I would have done what you did, but now I know in case
Yeah.
anything ever happens.
Stay there, fool. Stay there. Because they say you're such in a delicate state. You know, they say don't even drag somebody out. You're supposed to wait for the fireman to do. But you're like pumped of adrenaline, fool. So me salí así like fucking the girl from The Ring and shit. Yeah, así me salí, fool. And the fireman's like, what is he doing? And I get on the ground and I was like, where's my coffee? And he's like, what the fuck? Was he? He's like, you were just in a horrible accident. And it was so bad that the car got totaled. They literally had to get rid of the car. Have you seen when it leaks gas? Because it's going to explode.
Yeah.
So they fucking get rid of the car. And I'm like, fuck, fool, I got to pay this motherfucker off still, right? But he was like, dude, you should thank God you're alive, fool. Like, most people wouldn't survive that kind of accident.
Because it's not one of those little light posts. It was like those big ass tall ones.
Yeah, de la luz. That year, honestly, I felt like I probably could have died that year. That year I got into.
Went into the burger.
Oh yeah, I went like maybe a month before.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to
fool.
God, fool. I'm telling you, that's why when they got
You
rid
went
of that-
into where?
I went into this restaurant in La Puente. It's on Azusa. I'm getting out of work and I was like, I'm gonna get a beer. Fuck it. It was Friday and I do like a turn and this guy saying like just jumps in my lane like that. And he's going so fast that he T-bones me like this. So he's going so fast he can't stop. And I'm just looking at this fool like this. And I'm like, stop, motherfucker. And he's just like all paniqueado. And finally.
But it's his fault.
It's his fault. He hits me and my car does like those 360s like in the movies, like doo, 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 doo. And I go inside of a restaurant. Fool. The carro goes into the restaurant, like literally like in the movies, like. And people are just eating, fool. Like, what the fuck? They didn't even move, fool. They're just sitting down still, and they're like, what the fuck? So I go and I hit the restaurant. I'm all fucked up. This was all in 1 year, fool.
Do you get burger for free there now?
Nothing, dog.
Yeah.
I wish it was that one. Then I had another one where I went through a wall.
Remind me to never get in the car with you.
Yeah,
You
fool.
don't drive. I drive
Yeah,
everywhere.
she drives.
That's why when he says, "Oh, I hate his comedy," it's impossible. I take him.
Yeah, she does. She's a supporter. She's a supporter, though.
He's a party.
Yeah. And then before that one, I went through a wall because I was going to this. I was selling drugs, fool. I'm fucking. We had done some tranza, fool, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And these fools are dumping on us, fool, because we took off with the money and the shit.
Oh, yeah.
We're like, fuck these fools. We take off, dog. And they fucking are dumping on us on the 605, fool. And right there by golf and stuff, boom, que me meto por una pinche pared, fool. Fucking straight through a wall, and then I hit like 7
Oh,
cars.
shit, by Montebello?
Yeah. 7 cars. That's how fast I was going, fool. And I seen the wall, but I couldn't stop. So I was like, fuck it, fool. Like,
Nah.
and no, dude.
Te
this-
pasas de-
este
and you
güey-
still look this good?
I'm telling you, dog.
His back's all messed up.
That's when my back's all fucked up from all these accidents. And then all my life working, fool, labor.
You know what you need for? You need to go get a
need
chiropractor.
Jesus, dog.
And Jesus. No, well, you found
Una
Jesus.
pinche una sobada.
Yeah, you need a sobador, fool.
I'm looking for one, fool.
No, he still works stupid. When we do the Christmas lights, he takes 3-story houses, and he's over there yelling.
I'm scared of heights, fool.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. So explain to me this Christmas light thing.
Okay, so the whole thing with the Christmas lights is years ago I used to live in Paris, Nuevo, right?
And ahí.
Ahí, by him.
By him, oh, shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm out there in the IE that way, right? And I see this old man and he's like, struggling to put his lights and fucking little kid's a piece of shit right there smoking outside. I'm like, dude, hey, help your paws, fool. He's like, he got it. And I was like, dude, I felt bad. So I go there and help him and he gives me $50. And I was like, hey, what's the money for? And he's like, for helping me. So he tells me about this one thing called Thumbtack, where you could hire any kind of service, like a plumber or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Kind of
Exactly.
like a fast indeed.
Exactly. So on that thing, there's a thing called seasonal lights. And he showed it to me. He's like, all these people want lights. And I was like, what? So I started hitting him up. And dude, like in one house, like say a 1 story, I'll make like 150, like in 30 minutes, an hour?
Like an hour. We got.
Damn!
150.
Andres,
Yeah,
you want to go
I'm
put
telling you,
like-
there's money to
I'm
be
gonna
made.
send Andres over there.
There's money to be made. fool.
Also, during Christmas, you get busy.
I get busy,
Yeah,
fool.
so it's November, December.
Yeah, I started in November,
January, we take
and I go,
down.
yeah.
So those 3 months.
And
Also, so you get hired to go take down too.
yeah, and I charge him again. And let's say for a 2-story, because I do 2-3 stories houses, I'll get like $400 or $500.
And
The
it's
most-
like a 2-3 hour thing.
like 4 sometimes.
Sometimes longer.
Fast,
Yeah,
we're fast,
yeah.
But you don't go up.
No, he goes up and I do like the bottom.
Yeah.
Or I let they don't like lose it.
But I'm in chingas, dude. And I go to nice areas. Like the most I made one time was 2 racks off one house. It was a ranch.
Last year we did like I think almost 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, no te
yeah.
estás matando, fool. You're just putting up Christmas lights, fool.
And also, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a picture.
Can I see? Can I see? Just show to me. No, you can take it. You can bring it through here.
Look at this is like a 2-story huge. Look at he's up there.
Why do you look banged up putting lights?
Shady like.
This is dope.
Hey,
fool.
you know what's the name I use for my business? Mr. Christmas. I swear to God, boo. I did a house out there.
I have more. I'll send it to you.
I did.
Yeah, please send it to me.
Because it sounds legit, fool. Like Mr. Christmas. And I used to wear a shirt that said Mr. Christmas, fool. And I used to go to people's houses. And I remember one time I went to this White House over here, like, was it like, it was like way over here in LA, like in the nights by Melrose, fool. And I see these little white kids out there. They're like, Mom, it's Mr. Christmas. They're all happy, fool.
And you're just putting up lights.
Yeah, I just put up the lights or like the reindeers, like decorations, whatever you want, I'll make it happen.
So you consider yourself a professional Christmas light putter?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I
Fool,
like doing it.
I love Christmas.
Yeah, me too.
There's nothing I wish. Right now, I'm looking into buying a home for the first time.
Yeah.
Beavz, I will hire you to put lights because I love
down. Yeah.
lights. Fool.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a huge.
got
Fool,
you.
growing like to this day, I still drive through the nice neighborhoods.
Yeah,
So go look at the lights.
Christmas
I'll
lights.
paisa. Just
Hell yeah.
Wish that was my house.
One day, yeah, no, I love Christmas. fool.
Have you ever fell?
Yeah. She wasn't with me. I was doing it by myself. And it's because, like, somebody's supposed to hold the ladder for you. So I was doing this, like, 2-story house. And, I'm going back and I get the ladder, like, because it's a big old ladder, like 40 foot. So I guess que no la puse bien, because, you're in chingas trying to do it fast. Like, because the faster you do it, the faster you get done. So I didn't set the ladder right. It wasn't angled enough. Y que se va así, fool. And I went, shh. Like, fucking.
And you fell on your back.
Fell on my back, fool. So puros accidents, way. My lady used to say that I was like the Mexican Tim the Two-Man Taylor. I'm always getting hurt, fool. Martillazos. I fell at our house. I was putting the lights in our house.
Yeah, our house is lit. Every year we do.
Yeah, we go all out, fool. I put the whole front yard, and we do a different theme every year.
Yeah.
Like this year, we're gonna do Candyland. Like, the game Candyland?
Yeah, love that game.
Yeah.
Like a gingerbread house.
Like a gingerbread house, fool. It's gonna be nice, fool. All that shit.
I would. That's the beauty about, I think, comedy. But your story is that people, like, they might look at you and be like, "Damn, this motherfucker crazy," but then they kick it with you and they're like, "Young Beavz is cool."
Yeah,
as
cool.
fuck.
That's why I always tell people, like, that person who I am in jail, whatever. That's that person. I'm out here. I'm me.
Yeah.
Like, I just do my thing. You know what I mean? I'm just living life, fool.
So the whole lighting thing, and I would have never thought that and that was just an accident.
It was an accident I came into, and I just like, dude, this is quick money. It's all cash. All cash, fool.
No taxes.
No taxes. God bless America.
God
man.
bless
Hell
America.
Yeah, fool. And it's quick.
And do you do it for white families mostly?
White families, Mexican, black. I have regulars. Like, I have some over there in Compton, Inglewood, Carson.
That you've gone to it.
Yeah.
That you've been doing it for.
For years. I have a house in Carson that I've been doing for like 4 years, That lady? 4 years? Yeah.
Since we've been together.
Yeah.
And ¿Y fue esta viejita la señora?
No, it's a younger daughter and the older lady. And I get like $400, $500, $600 right there. One house.
And then at Christmas, they feel a little more generous, tip you a little extra.
Yeah, hell yeah. I used to even when my kids are little, I'll take my kids. I'll be like, "You're coming with me, just sit in the car." And they would give them stuff too. And I'm like, they'll be embarrassed. I'm like, dude, we're working. Who gives a shit? Like,
Yeah, that's fun.
cool.
That's dope, fool.
I like to hustle, fool. So, and since I'm not selling drugs no more, I gotta find something else to hustle,
Yeah.
So it's cool, I don't mind, and it's extra cash. I used to use it for Christmas before. Now I just save it, because before I would spend all that money on gifts for my family, because I was never there for them when I was in jail. And my lady was like, "Dude, why are you wasting so much money on gifts?" Like,
Yeah, motherfuckers is happy with candles nowadays.
exactly, dog.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I would buy them all kinds of shit.
What's it called? I don't really get cool gifts anymore.
Yeah, because you're older now. For me too.
Well, not even that. Motherfucker just because I still want a cool gift. Like, mom, the other day my mom bought me some shit and I was happy about it.
It was a cool
But
gift.
I was like, Mom, pinche coda, wey, neta.
Yeah, that's not even $100, homie.
Look at this one. Zoom in on this one. He's laying on his stomach.
Oh yeah, because some are so high that I have to lay on my stomach.
Holy fuck. See, right here,
That's
you
a
look
3-story
older. You
one.
look, see, because you're in the sun.
Yeah.
The
Todo
sun.
quemado, güey, like a
And
raisin.
the whole time he's up there, he's like, "Fuck! After this, a fucking beer. Like, I'm done with this."
'Cause I'm scared of heights, fool. I'm scared of heights, fool. I'll be up there shaky, fool. Nalgas todas clenching.
Nalgas, the butt cheeks are clenching.
Sweaty, dog. Todo crudo.
You don't wear a harness.
Nothing. I just go with the raw dog in it, fool. Like,
Do you,
life.
okay, what Beavz? Also, do you at least wear the thing to support your back?
No.
Well,
Now I
then it's
started
your
doing-
fault at some point, fool.
Yeah, it is my fault.
You
is
need,
my
you need to
fault.
buy this shit
The
too.
back brace. No, now I wear it. The back brace I wear it now.
It's like a faja.
Yeah, the fucking Colombiana, dog. Because I couldn't handle it, fool. I'd be like this. Even at work, I'd be like, oh my God. But once I wear the faja thing, it helps, fool. It does help. Because before it was bad, but my leg would fall asleep, my back would be fucked up.
That means you're sciatica. You're more nerve damage than
I
anything.
think that's what
¿verdad?
it is. And nunca me cuidé, fool.
Yeah.
Like all those accidents, instead of going to therapy and all that, I'd go right back to work, fool. Like an idiot.
No,
I wish I
Tom.
would have like been like, go
But are you trying to
therapy.
look into getting better now?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to do.
Like now he's wearing like a.
I wear my faja, I eat better, I lost a lot of weight. I was 280.
What are you now?
230, having.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look slim. Maybe right now because you just came from the holiday, maybe you look a little, but you look slimmer every time I see you.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
And you don't drink beer no more.
No. Well, the other day I did, dude.
Oh no, but you don't. What I'm saying is like no abusas.
I used to before.
No, I know before, but I'm saying now.
Now, not really. Now I just drink vodka. That's better. No calories. I want to drink like how you guys drink Don Julio and all that, but I'm just like so used to the trash, dog. The cheap shit.
No.
I told you the other day I bought 2 shots. Tasted like rubbing alcohol, dude. I was like, ugh. But I was crudo, dog, because that shows we did at Ontario Improv. And even then, like I told her, if I drink, let's say a couple beers, I'm good. But I said, me pasé, güey. Because we were like with her homies from work, and we bought 2 buckets. And I was already buzzed. I was like, I'm good. I could do good here. Then I bought 2 buckets, and I was supposedly gonna wait, but like before you know it, but you get all las buckets.
But also when you're sipping and having a good time, there's nothing wrong with it. Especially when you have a good week of work.
Yeah,
I deserve a little bistro right now.
That's why I just do the vodka. I'll do the little pint and a little shot. Good. I'm good with that because that gives me a cool little buzz. Like,
I don't like vodka, fool.
I want to try different stuff, but it's like I don't know. Like I seen the Don Julio and I was like, dude, I want to try that, but I don't like. I've never.
Motherfucker, we would have gave you a shot, fucker. What the fuck?
I should have just took a Don Julio.
First of all, we're all sipping, and you were like, "Nah, I got some beer."
Okay, but
you told us literally that.
See?
No, because I offered him a white claw. He's like, "That's gay."
But it's better than beer, fool. The calories.
The calories.
They just tan feo con esa madre with the beer. The next day, we'll tell how bad it was. Fucking shit show, dog. From the back and the front, fool. Same time, fool. Like, DP. Yeah. Fucking calentada, fool. Come get this DP on me. It was bad, fool. That's why I told her, I'm done with beer. I just want to do like shots. Like, because con 2 shots, that's bien, güey.
You know which was good? Which was really good that me and my homies drink a lot? Fucking teremana.
I don't even know what that is.
Teremana, it's
Is it white or is it the
white? It's white. It's like a different version of Casamigos. You know who owns it? The Rock.
What the
The Rock owns it. And it's like $40. Casamigos
bottle.
It's a bottle. Casamigos and Don Julio are going through it bad right now. Because they're saying that it's not 100% agave. And they're expensive. Don Julio's like 60. Casamigos is like 60.
That little bottle?
Yeah.
Damn.
And they're going, it's going to go down in price.
A huevo,
because it's not 100% agave. What? So if you're selling me a bottle for for $60,
it has to be agave.
And in the description it says it's 100% agave and it's not 100. It's false advertisement. I can sue you.
What the fuck? I didn't know that.
So I don't know if you saw a video that went viral where this guy in Guadalajara in tequila, he had 2 bottles.
You've seen it.
And he shook like American bottle, I think maybe a Casamigos or Don Julio, and he shook a bottle from their rancho. And when he shook it, the Don Julio had bubbles and shit. It's sugar.
Oh.
This one didn't. The reason Mexicans could drink crazy in Mexico, porque no se levantan con headaches.
Oh.
Because they're not dehydrated.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Remember when we went, you drank a lot, the next day you were good?
No headache.
No headache.
What the fuck?
What gives you a headache is that you're dehydrated.
Oh. Yeah.
And the sugar.
That makes sense.
That's why I don't drink Buzz Balls.
Because of sugar.
And that's why Dios fuck you up.
Yeah, because of sugar.
And the next day, how do you wake up?
Fucking all seco, todo wanting to die.
So exactly. So you learn that as like now. That's why I drink tequila with sparkling water.
That's what I should do, baby. She was telling me too.
Yeah, you tell him?
Yeah.
Tequila with sparkling water.
Nah, so
you know what?
Good.
It tastes like shit.
But it's good.
But you know what you need? I promise this will help you.
Oh, because it has water. So you're staying hydrated.
You're staying hydrated. That's why whenever I because I don't fuck around. My homies, they fuck around.
Yeah.
My homies and my homegirls.
Yeah. Vámonos, recio.
So when it's 2, I'm burning out. If we've been drinking since 11, 10, I'm the type to be like, you want me to back me up?
As good as you eat too. I've seen you. That's good, fool.
I stopped doing that too. That's bad too.
Oh.
Fool, I think I'm a little alcoholic. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah. But you eat and
So
you
I've
drink
learned.
too,
So this is what I've learned. This is me going through the process of. People always call me an alcoholic on my post, everything.
Yeah, me too. I don't care.
Yeah. People be like, you're a fucking alcoholic.
Hey, but you gave me a good lesson today. You're like, on a Monday?
Yeah. So I do have a rule, though. I say it all the time on my podcast. Monday to Thursday, I don't drink.
That's good.
Because then I deserve I deserve a rest, and I go to the sauna a lot, I go to the steam room.
That's good.
So even if you go to do you have a 24-hour fitness by your house?
So you sweat all the alcohol.
Fool, go for if you don't want to go work out, go for 30 minutes, go sit in the steam room.
Sweat all the alcohol.
No, just sweat in general, your toxins. Es como te limpias.
That's good.
And then recently I gave up soda a lot.
That's good.
And that's why I drink sparkling water. It gives you like a bubbly, like a thing.
Like the feel.
Yeah, the feel. But when I first lost like 60, 50 pounds, what I learned about my body was my body loves water. That's why I'm like, I really wanted a Coke, fool, but I'm like, ma tomaron agüita. And sorry I didn't have one for you.
No, it's all good.
But
that's good though.
so what I do now is, let's say it's a Saturday. Let's say I'm going to a Beavz party.
Mm-hmm.
You like pull up to my pad, fool, we're gonna drink all night.
Yeah.
I'll prepare the day, fool. I wake up, let's say if it's a Saturday, I wake up, go to the gym, sit in the steam room, clear my head, feel good, like 9, 10. Como a las 2, like at 12, I'll eat something cool.
So you're on a good stomach.
So I'm on a good stomach. Como a las 6, if I'm getting in your house at 9, 10, like at 6 or 7, ma comer como rice and chicken, maybe a little sandwich.
Okay.
And I won't eat the rest of the night.
Just drink.
Because when you eat, you get fucking no. Sometimes you throw.
Eating doesn't sober you up.
Yeah.
It just distracts you from drinking.
Yeah, that's true.
Every once in a while it will.
But you'll throw up and then you make you feel like shit.
Yeah.
When I stopped,
O te cae mal la cerveza, whatever you're drinking.
when I stopped eating drunk, I stopped feeling less like shit. And then when I started drinking water, when I lost the 70 pounds, it's because I was doing the chasers, which is like Squirt or Sprite or cranberry juice. So now I started just chasing with sparkling water. So I'll take a shot, a battle shot, fool, a double of tequila.
That's what I do.
But I'll chug it with a water bottle.
That's smart.
And I'll get buzzed, but at least my body is a balance. And it's hydrated.
I think that's what I need to do, baby.
And then
'Cause you
electrolytes.
can feel it. You can feel it.
Pedialyte.
Yeah, because no, the next day, oh my God. Dude.
And then some people do this. I don't do this, but some of my homies, they'll take a Advil and a leave before they start drinking.
And it helps?
And it helps with no headache in the morning.
Right on
I gotta
this?
try it.
Yeah, so there's like little cheat codes.
There's these little packs that they sell at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Hangover relief.
Hangover relief.
Within
What
20
the
minutes, good.
Are you serious?
But take it after?
After, when you feel like even after drinking in the morning, when you feel
Take
the
it.
headache, right away.
I gotta do it.
And if you're really fucked up, fool, like if you wake up the next day and you feel like shit, you go to the gym, fool, and sit in that steam room
good.
and let your, fool, you'll come out like and shower with cold water. Oh.
I gotta try it.
You were in prison for a long time, so
Yeah,
you missed
yeah.
out on a lot of your 20s.
Yeah. So
You missed out on a lot
that's
of.
how I made up now.
Yeah. The 20s.
Yes, you're supposed to
That's
do
where
that.
I'm learning the little cheat codes.
Yeah.
Like even if, and then right now I'm on Ozempic too.
Yeah.
So I'm losing a lot of weight.
That's good.
Fast. So I gotta stay hydrated. Make sure what I eat.
Yeah. It's a lot of shit.
It's a lot of shit, fool. But
That's
I'm like
crazy.
you, fuck. I got in a really bad accident once. Not as many as you have, or not
Yeah.
as bad as you, but I got in one. And my left leg has never been the same. It's numb right now.
Oh,
I gotta
shit.
stretch it, but what I've been doing is stretch every morning,
That's what I need to do.
and then at the gym and just walk. And I've been
That's
swimming.
good. I heard, yeah, because the doctor had told me to swim. And I did it for like, what, 2 days?
Fool, because even if you get in the pool and walk back and forth for 30 minutes,
good.
even if you're bored and you're on your phone,
Just don't want your phone, obviously. Fool, I promise you it'll change your life, Bob.
Your bones. I heard because it loosens you up. No, it's like,
because you use your whole body for swimming.
Use your whole body for swimming.
I gotta try that, dude.
Yeah, fool, because there's a lot of cheat codes that
It helps you.
And especially you have a fucked up back way.
Yeah, fool. You don't want to be old. You don't want to be walking around like this.
Yeah, so that's my fear. Fool. I don't want to be like that. Like, fuck that.
Fool,
Fucking
every once in a while, sleep on the floor.
It's good.
Stretch your back, fool. It levels it.
I do that sometimes. I'll just
Yeah.
yeah, 'cause my back will hurt so bad.
Put your hands like this and just think about life and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, get on top of me, babe. I fucking love you.
We do everything.
Yeah. How did you and your girl meet? I know people obviously don't see her a lot on camera, but
I've met her a gang of times. Been there in the
Well,
show.
I've known her since we were little kids from junior high. From junior high. When I started going to jail, she was going to school with me.
oh,
Yeah. So we knew each other from junior high, and then like she went to one of my comedy shows because I was doing comedy. Fool. I had started doing comedy, and I did a show in San Bernardino, like in the ghetto, fool, like the ghetto, fool. And I invited her, and she was single, and I was like, "Hey, come check me out." And she's like, "All right." So she came, and that was it. We started talking, and we'd talk every day, all gay, like, "Oh, I fucking love you."
Put your feet up.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your favorite color?
Yeah. What's your favorite color?
Hey, are you a terrible flirt?
No, not really. You got kind of,
Yeah,
kind
he
of.
was like, can I call you to say goodnight?
Why you put me on blast, homie?
If you guys
Not
didn't
in front
hear,
of the homies.
if you guys didn't hear, Beav's girl said that he asked her if you could call her to say goodnight.
Because we were all texting.
Oh my God, you were in jail for too long.
Yeah, because you know how you could text? And,
Yeah, I
she had
know, old ass fool.
Yeah. So she was just, because she just texts. And I wanted to talk to her on the phone just to get her.
Such bad habits.
Exactly. And I was like, can I call you to say goodnight? She's like, what?
Fucking weirdo.
Yeah. She's like, just text me goodnight. And I was like, nah, I just want to
You're
talk.
like, nah. If I want you to hear my voice.
Yeah.
But when he lived in LA, I lived in LA off of Beverly.
Literally right next to each other, fool.
Like right down the street. So my tias went to Virgil where his brother
Yeah.
went. And
So we were bound to meet,
so
fool,
we're
whether it was in
bound to
LA or
go
out
to
here.
Virgil. But I moved to Bond Park, and then a year later he moved to
Yeah.
Bond Park.
So it was crazy. Like, we we're going to meet some way, somehow, fool.
Yeah.
So now that we're together, it's cool. And it's like, I tell you, she's the one that pushed me to write the book. I wasn't going to do it. I was like, I'm good.
Well, because you were kind of discouraged from your first.
Yeah,
Your
just
first-
that thing. And she
yeah.
was like, just do it. And then it got good results. I sold out so many copies, fool. And then now I'm working on part 2, you know?
Are you looking for somebody to help, like in a what is it called, the publication? Is that what it's called in the book
like
world?
Self-published.
yeah, I'm self-published.
Self-published.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah, if somebody were to read it, I want to pick it up and buy
Yeah.
a movie or something, do whatever.
that's what I'm trying to do. Or even turn it into a script.
Yeah.
Cause it's a crazy book. Like it has like it sells. It's like the podcast, but it has more details.
Yeah.
It goes more into depth of what it is.
No, I tried to buy one and he was like, no.
No, I thought I gave.
Oh, please.
I thought I
Well,
gave him
do you want to
one.
bring it? So I could show it and then I'll put the link.
Yeah.
No, motherfucker, you didn't give me
No,
one.
I did give him one in the Laugh Factory. Remember?
Oh, yes, it's in my studio.
That's it.
It's my other one. I do have one. But let me get one for you just so we can show
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, but it's just a good book. For if you were to read it, or just, it's like the podcast, but just a little more in depth.
I like having recuerdos.
Yeah.
I'm big on recuerdos. I have a lot of cool
that's,
shit like
that's
that.
good recuerdo right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Hell yeah, that's dope.
And it's good, fool, because I mean,
You tell your story.
yeah,
You
tell my story, and then just like I never thought that it would impact so many people, and like so many people message me and be like, hey, I give this book to my son, and he's joining a gang, and now he's la está pensando like, damn, fool, like.
Maybe let me just rewind real quick.
Fool. And a lot of people message me, be like, hey, a lot, or people from like when I was in YA, like their homies. Someone went to my comedy show in Pomona, had a little comedy show right there, and they're like, hey, fool, like you're over there with the homie, like gracias, like. So it's cool, fool. It's like it's comedy, and I'm mixing the book too, So
Oh, so in the book you kind of write comedy in it?
no, it's all
a- it's-
just a YA story.
Yeah.
So the way I'm making it is it's called Misled Kids. Part 1 is just from juvenile hall to YA, and part 2 is gonna talk about like me being in prison and when I get shot in my head, because I got shot in my head too when I was in jail.
For where'd you get shot?
Right here, in my ear. It was we had a riot in Wayside, and we were going at it with the Hudas and shit, and the fucking cop shot me like. So I can't hear out of this year. I can't hear shit. I'm supposed to wear hearing
Let me see.
aids.
Let me scream in it.
I can't hear, fool.
That's cap.
Yeah, serio.
It's not gonna hurt you if I scream in it.
You go scream loud.
You can't hear? We can hear from the other one.
This one I have 30%.
That was so
hearing.
stupid, huh? This, you can't hear from it?
From this one I have 30% hearing. This one I don't have nothing. So I could get the hearing aids, but they're the ugly ones, and I already have glasses. Fool, so fuck all that shit.
So you have 30% hearing on this one.
on this side, that's it. Yeah. So
Is that why you're loud?
Yeah, probably. That sound loud?
Yes.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, and in comedy too. That makes sense because I scream a lot.
Yeah.
When I'm on the comedy, that makes sense. That's probably why I scream. Because everybody tells me, why are you yelling? Just talk.
No, what? It's because I'm just naturally loud. So to me, you sound normal, but I didn't know you couldn't hear from one side.
Yeah, I can't hear. Like from here. Like I could read lips. So when I'm looking at you, I look at you, I'm reading your lips.
Is that a little gay? Yeah.
I'm looking into it. Yeah, fool. But I mean, I don't know. I'm just like, fuck yeah. You get used to it, fool.
I didn't know you couldn't fucking hear.
Yeah, remember, babe?
Him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's selective.
Yeah, I only have
He's
30.
colorblind.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm colorblind, fool.
Fuck, no
I'm
mames.
fucked off, fool.
Fool, your back hurts.
Colorblind.
You put lights.
Yeah.
You do comedy. You write books. You're colorblind, and you can't hear. God really likes you, fool. And you were such an ugly kid.
Yeah. I look like a squirrel. That's my book.
Where can they buy it?
Just this one. They have it on Amazon, the ebook. And then this one I self-publish.
Yes.
So they could just message me on Instagram or Facebook,
Yeah.
whatever, TikTok. Nobody uses Facebook, but
Yeah.
all the hippies
Nah.
out there.
You old fools use Facebook.
Yeah, on the old heads.
What's the process of writing a book?
That one is just mainly just I started writing now. Just started writing it. And I love quotes, so I put quotes. Every chapter has a quote, and it just like a quote about the chapter you're gonna read.
Okay, here.
And it took me like a year, no, babe?
Yeah, 'cause
Like a whole year.
Anytime he was doing nothing, I'd be like, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna read some of the chapters. It all begins at home. Choices. Juvenile hall. Richard M. Time.
Yeah, Ricardo M.
Well,
That's
sorry,
when
Ricardo.
When I first started doing like 30 days, like it explains
Yeah.
my transition.
Los Padrinos, Silmar, the phone call. What was the phone call?
The phone call right here and they busted my fucking thing right here.
Okay.
The guy, he fucking hit me with a phone. Bah!
Cam, Peach Cobbler.
Yeah. The peach cobbler story was this guy. He was from East Coast, and you know black fools are big as hell. Fool, he was a big old black fool, and this fool like he tried to put you on shorts, right? Like they take your food. So he didn't like me, fool, and he's like, hey man, like bitch, get your bitch ass out of here. You put on shorts, and I was like, the fuck. So I was walking away, fool, and I was like, oh hell no, dog. For like a punk, fool. So I get the tray, and I smack that motherfucker in the face, fool, and that's when I got refouled on from camp for peach cobbler, fool. Because to this day, I still love peach cobbler.
Yeah. On my way to Youth Authority,
That's
SRCC,
funny. Yeah.
The Box, Being the Zone, The Reglas, Dancing with the Devil. Damn, that sounds dark. The List, Spirit in the Sky, Fighting the Inevitable. Is he a friend or a foe?
Yeah, that was the thing was this guy, he was a black guy. He was from a Crip gang. So I knew him from Juvenile Hall, fool, from LP all the way to YA. And we were friends, fool. So some shit had happened and we were gonna fight. And
You and him?
Yeah, I had fought his brother, so he wanted to fight me. And like he had so much love for me, he couldn't fight me. He was like, nah, fool, like I love you. We were like, we're homies, fool. Like I've known you since we were like 11 years old. So when a big old riot happened, he just pretended like he didn't see me. And he seen me, though. I was fucking stalking his brother. Like, you seen me. But he just looked at me and he was like, fuck. We just went and took off on somebody else. So that's when I realized he was like a homie, fool.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because even with that fool, like later on, I heard he died out here on the streets. They killed him. So I dedicated that chapter for him.
Damn.
Know?
The Unthinkable, Sunny.
Sonny's that white guy, yeah.
Light at the end of the tunnel, not all lights burn bright and long. Mr. Smith.
That was that guy. That he was doing like some weirdo shit in there. There was one guy that was like molesting kids, a Huda in there. I think that's the chapter's called The Lock or the Cock.
Nixon Cottage, not that one.
No, I think it might be Mr. Smith. I don't know.
No, it's The Unthinkable, Sunny, The Light at the End, Not All Lights Burn, Mr. Smith. Forsaken?
Forsaken was like when I felt abandoned because all this bad shit was happening to me, yeah.
So Mr. Smith was the weirdo.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Damn, that fool was a creepy ass fool.
He was a creeper, fool.
Against the little fools, though.
Well, he would try to pretty much blackmail you, fool. The way he would do it is because there was some shit called S&E. So they would come pick you up to take you to the clinic. So this fool would tell the kids, like, hey, fool, like, if you don't want to go to the hole, like, fucking either let me touch you or you touch me. He was a sicko, fool. Yeah, weird that shit.
What happened to that fool?
Hopefully he fucking died.
Hopefully that.
Voices from the Tables, The Trap is the Set, The Fight of My Life, I Lesson Learned. Nixon Cottage, Walks of Life, The Crow and the Mouse.
Yeah, that's when they broke this hand. My hand got fucked up. The fucking I got into it because I already had fucked up my hand fighting one of them fools from Flores. We got down, boom, 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 and then I was in a little finger brace. But there, you know how they wrap you all the way over here. So like the way it works is, let's say if I get down with her and she's from a gang, and you guys are her homies, just because I got down with her gang, you guys have to fight me again. So all those fools had to fight me again. So I was fighting the same fools over and over and over and over. So when I go to the gym where I used to work out, two of his homies are there. And they're like, hey, you got that one so-and-so? And I was like, yeah. He's like, okay, we're going to have to run a fade. And I was like, fuck it. So supposedly we're going to catch a blind, which is like hiding, you know, like.
Kind of like locking legs.
Exactly. Like locking legs.
Yeah.
Locking legs.
Yeah,
I remember that. So fucking, we're like hiding under the wall, but like kind of like that hiding. And I got the best of this fool, so he got mad, fool. Because I dropped the fool. Because now I was almost 16. I was lifting weights every day.
Oh, so you were because you look pretty stocky here.
I was like almost
You're
200
like a
pounds.
man here,
Yeah, I
Beavz.
was like 200 pounds, fool. I used to be able to lift a 240
God, your hair
pounds.
was beautiful.
It was long, fool. That's the long, I was in lockup for like a year. That's when I got out of Nixon.
Yeah.
My hair, I was trying to grow it out. And I was like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, so it's, and then Exiled, what is that one about?
Exiled is pretty much all that shit that happened.
Yeah, and then Walks the Light, The Quarter Miles, Change is Going to Come.
Yeah.
And then What's Right is Right. And then Black Widow.
Black Widow was dedicated to that homie. The homie who passed away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, which one? The
black guy.
The black guy.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Damn, this is dope, bro.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's cool. There's all kinds of like different
Stories.
stuff. Yeah. It's
And
all like
then
chapters.
obviously you use code names.
Yeah, I change everybody's name. I don't say nobody. Like I'll say their hood, you know, because I was like, is it cool? Say they're like, oh, cool, because there's so many people from that hood.
Yeah.
But I just switched the names, and
Yes.
even my name I switched it. I don't say Beaver. I put Squints, because that's the name I wanted.
Oh, because of your glasses.
Yeah, I wanted to be called Squints, But I was just like, you know what I mean? Fuck it. And then that's my neighborhood right there, Linda's in the back.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I spent a lot of time in Baldwin Park.
Yeah.
I love it there.
It's
fool.
cool. It's nice. I'm telling you, if you to go, it's nice.
You know what's crazy that I remember, and I was in Lefty's from a different hood, but I remember I told Lefty, like, hey, if I really like Baldwin Park,
He's like, I don't.
because
he's from there.
Yeah, he was like,
He's like, and then I never knew there was trailer parks.
Yeah, there is. Like right there where he's from, all through Puente and all there. That's all
Yeah,
trailer.
and I was
Where
like, I didn't
where I'm
fuck-
at, there's no trailer park.
No.
Yeah, but his there is.
how far are you from where I said my homegirl lives?
That's the east side. That's maybe like 20 minutes away. Not far.
Okay.
Yeah, because Baldwin Park's small. Fool.
Yeah, Baldwin Park's small.
But east side is actually big. Like north side is small. Like say it's Baldwin Park. North side only has like this much. Fool. Like it's a little square. Fool. We're a small barrio. And then east side is like this big. And then KHA, where Lefty's from, has this piece. They're a big barrio. Fool. They're like in the thousands out there right now.
Yeah. Also, it's like pretty divided, pretty well.
It's pretty divided.
Is it still around?
That's the place still around.
We should go eat at Linda's Burger.
It's pretty good.
Do you still go? You're like,
Yeah. No, I don't go. We went one time. I like I'm saying, because I grew up right there, so I just go. Yeah. I go to El Taconazo. That place is bomb, fool.
Yeah?
Bomb right there on Ramona and Main. But I go sometimes kick with the homies or whatever happens, you know, like when somebody passes away.
Is it crazy now that you're older and you see little fools there?
Yeah.
Like, because now you're doing the old shit, huh? Like, now while they're kicking it in the on the other side of the fence, you're like drinking a beer with the old fools.
Kicking it, yeah. We just chopping it up.
Yeah. How's that vibe?
It's good. I feel like it's good because, like, dude, you went through so much shit and now you just post up. You just kick it. I mean, you still with your shit. Like, I always tell my lady, I'm always going to be from my hood. But, I'm just glad that I'm at the point where I could just chill, you know, live my life. And especially after so much time, it's like, dude, I'm going to just live.
It's like beautiful. It's kind of like
it's like a chance of life.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, you literally have like a whole new
Life.
A whole new life, yeah.
It's cool. And then with the comedy, the writing, and it's cool. I told her I love comedy, fool. Every chance I get, I want to start doing more of it.
Yeah. Open mics. That's what I took. I still do open mic shit. That's when I be working on Joe. It'd be 5 people in there. People don't know.
No?
I'll be on a random Tuesday. I'll be at an open mic.
Serio?
Five people in that motherfucker.
And I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Nah, so people don't recognize me.
Are you serious?
And I'll go up there and bomb, try new jokes, 7 minutes,
The
leave.
bag of dicks.
Eat a bag of fucking dicks.
But your material's good, though.
you-
Like the new stuff I seen that you're saying, that shit was funny, dude.
Thank you.
Can you remember the first time you ate a bag of dicks?
The worst one I've ate.
The worst one it's because, and if you guys don't know what we're talking about, it's a comedy
bomb.
reference.
When you bomb.
Yes.
You bomb. Like, and she knows that when I bomb, I'm like, fuck, I should fuck you. I'd be like, damn. But it also, like you said, it pumps you up. Like, I gotta do better. I gotta go out there. But I mean, majority of the time, I could catch myself. Like, because before I would do the same kind of comedy. Now I've done like all black rooms. Like, I'll be the only Mexican, all black.
They're fun, huh?
Yeah, I'll be smashing it there. Because I look at it like, okay, this is gonna be a challenge, but I can make it.
Yeah.
I can do it. And you could do it.
White rooms are so much fun.
Yeah.
But I've done the one of the worst times I've ate a bag of dicks was at a
white room? White room? Serio? Well,
at the Comedy Store.
no.
I went after Howie Mandel.
Oh, that's why. Because he's seasoned. And plus, they want to see this. Like, oh my God.
I went up there and ate a bag of dicks, brother. I left like, I think I got off a minute early.
Damn.
I was like, all right, man, y'all be good.
Didn't say his name or nothing. Hey, you know who this is. Don't follow me.
And then
Unless it's to the bathroom.
Yeah. And then it was awkward because Howie Mandel's a germaphobe. So you know when you're piggybacking, you know how I like if you're up, I'll give you the mic if I'm up.
Yeah.
I want to, and you'll be like, all right, my boy, kill it.
He didn't want to.
But no, he's a germaphobe, so it was like,
yeah. He was just air bump. That's hilarious, dude.
it was so awkward, dog. I remember because we have a group chat with the LRM management, like me, Concrete Jerry,
And a couple other comics that Marty fucks with. And dog, they were just clowning on me. They're
Like,
like,
what happened? But it happens like that. Fool.
yeah, it's part of the game.
Yeah, I've evaded so bad like that. Like at a couple spots, huh, babe? But it's just like what me is like I'll write stuff, but then I forget what I write.
Yeah, I like writing on stage.
Oh, okay, I know.
Like, there's a couple things that you've seen me do this weekend that
yeah, brand new.
That it was
You
the
wrote
joke.
it?
The joke is the story's been there. I'm just adding little punchlines
Oh, okay. Remember you caught that?
that I
Yeah,
do
she caught
on
that.
stage.
Yeah,
that
she caught that.
I'll go with the crowd, with the vibe.
Yeah,
Like
that's good.
like there's so many things that I'm learning about myself.
Mastering it. You're mastering the craft. And
Yeah.
like you said, you're going every Tuesday or Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Even at home,
You do it how you did it.
like
now?
I'll talk.
Though I'm not mentally, but I kind of talk to myself.
That's
like,
good. And you're
like if I hear how this sounds, or I'll make a skit,
and you act it out.
post it. Like there's a couple skits that I've done
And you turn it into a joke.
that I want to turn it into a joke.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart. That's smart, huh?
Yeah. So it's just about finding what makes it good.
works
Like
for you.
I'm surprised you don't write because you write books.
Yeah, no,
I would think with comedy you'll be.
I have good ideas. Like I have like different ideas that I have like a whole book full of jokes.
Because what you need to do is write the base, right?
The
like
base,
write
like
the
the
base,
body of it, and then the punchline.
and then the
Boom,
punchline.
boom, boom.
But the punchline you practice on stage.
Yeah.
That's because some people have good stories, but no punchline.
Yeah, it takes too long.
And it's like,
You lost the
Jesus
people.
Christ. Oh, Andres, can you get my keys? Damn, I forgot this fool's doing my windows. yeah. So it's like, there's a couple of different situations
Yeah,
where,
like how you do it.
yeah. So it just kind of depends on like writing. Because what's your like what do you find your easiest way of doing it?
Just doing it, going up there and like
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, so that's.
I'm
the
more
best.
of an improv guy, and like one of my jokes, like the flaming tornado. So that one I just made it up. Like one day we're talking, and I was like, dude, like it'd be crazy if I was to like sit on your face, right? And my girl's like, what the fuck,
Weirdo.
And I was like, yeah, like naked, just like spin on it. So we're laughing, and then she was like, you know what, that's kind of funny, but how are you gonna act it out? And I was like, dude, I'm gonna try it.
That's something that I love about you that I don't do a lot. You fucking you're physically
Into it.
yes.
Yeah. I feel like I love doing those. Like I like standing up and saying the joke, but I like because even Marty's telling me like, why keep throwing yourself on the floor? And I'm like, dude, like I just feel like the people.
Yeah,
see
Marty
it.
was probably looking at it like he's on the floor again.
Again?
Because you gotta see, because when you're doing comedy, your back donor.
Yeah. Well, because I'm buzzed. I'll take my little shots and I'm good. But I mean, I just feel like I love to see like if I'm doing something and then the people are just in front of me like dying. Well, that makes me feel so good.
Because sometimes it makes it funnier.
Yeah. Because estás tirando.
Yeah, like I have a joke about one of my sisters, and when I do the walk, I do that she did. Like the joke's funny,
Die.
but when I do the walk, people
Die.
it like ups the joke.
Yeah, see? So that's good.
And growing up, were you looking up to comics?
Like I had some like I didn't want to be a comedian, but I did like comedy. Like I like Dave Chappelle, Felipe Esparza.
Yeah.
Like even I told my lady like the first comedy show I ever seen was Felipe Esparza
Damn.
Yeah, I went to go
like in person?
in person. I just got out of jail and I went with one of my exes and shit. And I was like, dude, I told him because I've always been funny like with people like how we're joking right now.
Yeah.
And I told Felipe, I was like, hey, if you think I'd be a comedian or what? And he's like, that'd be funny, bro, because you're like a homie. Like you look mean, and then you're gonna go up there and make them laugh, fool. That'd be funny. So that shit stood in my head, fool. Like I can do this shit. And you know, I later on I heard he was kind of like a homie too. So I was like, dude, I could do it.
Yeah, no, there's food. You have it's dope seeing you because especially now that I've heard more of your story, it's dope seeing you like go up there and just be yourself, you
Yeah.
know. And there's fools that I've been around that
They don't.
they're a little awkward outside of like
comedy.
like yeah.
When they're on stage, yeah.
Yeah, when they're on
They're all
stage.
quiet.
And then and then but you know with us concrete we
Chilling,
sitting
drinking,
back there
yeah.
taking
That's
shooting
why
the
I like
shit.
kicking it with you guys, yeah, because you guys
Yeah.
shoot the shit like with the Tesla tattoo.
Oh
That
God!
was
Okay,
funny.
okay. So you guys, it's me. I'm gonna paint the picture. We're at the Ontario Improv this past weekend because this comes out tomorrow. I'm dropping this
Okay,
tomorrow.
okay.
We're at the Ontario Improv this past weekend, and it's small. That green room's
Yeah,
small.
yeah,
You've been in big
yeah,
green
yeah,
room. That's
yeah,
when it's
yeah, yeah.
fucking. So it's me in the couch, Beavz, his girl's like by the door.
Marty, I think that. Oh yeah, Jay Valentino.
Jay Valentino and
Jerry came out of the
And then Jerry kind of came out later, right? And Jay was like, hey, bro, what's the story behind the Tesla?
Oh, yeah.
And I think we were all thinking it, but we're like, I don't feel like asking. Like I feel like people ask you about your tattoos all day,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So to me, it was like, I didn't even notice you got a new tattoo.
Yeah.
So he was like, hey, what's the story behind the Tesla? Fool. And then it got quiet because we're all waiting for the story. And he's like, it's because I'm always plugged in. Fool, that shit
Everybody
took
was dying,
us
dude.
off. Fool, it took us out, fool. Because I would have never, that just didn't make sense.
And that just came in too. I was like, dude, I should use this as a fucking joke, though.
We told you we're like, fool.
Use that or work on it, tweak on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, fool.
'Cause
That
they're
shit had
bases,
me.
like you said.
That shit had me dead. I was like, what the? And it was funny because it was a chick. You were like, it's because I'm always plugged in, homie. Fool, that fool Concrete was like,
He was
dying,
dying, dude.
Yeah, that shit was funny. But I'm saying the green rooms be fun.
Yeah.
That's another part of comedy that's fun.
is fun. You
And
get to
especially
chill.
right now with Latinos. Like, it's,
Yes, fool. It's the time. I feel like it's the time for the homies.
fools are just kicking it, having fun, and
it's a lot of people that are actually helping you. Like, hey, come drop in.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm noticing they'll invite you, like, hey, come do 5 minutes or open up or whatever, special guest. So that's I want to be more in the circle, dude. I wanna,
yeah.
Have you thought about maybe moving back to this side just for the game to be a little easier for you?
Either that or I told her I'm gonna just do it like at least once a week. Like try to come at least 1 or 2 days. Cause we could do it. Like she's down. She wants to see me win. Fool.
That's dope. And that's fool, because I'm going through a whole, somebody don't want to see me win.
They're like, they holding me down.
No, not holding me down, but they just
It's like the bitch.
Yeah. But it is hard because, she'll even see it because some girls get crazy, fool.
I
Like,
know.
I had some girl like
have
want me
you
to
had?
send her
I
cheeks.
would say, have you had a weird?
Remember that girl? She wanted me to send her cheeks. Oh, her tits too. I was like, girl, I guess like your tits. I was tempted. I'm not gonna lie. And my lady knows I'm a piece of shit, dog. I was gonna do it, but
Because there's a whole new world for you too.
yes, fool. And I was like, dude, I've never signed nobody's tits. And then I looked at my girl, and then I was like, babe, if I fucking sign these tits, this is gonna go viral, bro. And she's like, you're also gonna be homeless. And I was like, yeah. Not signing no
Fuck your
tits.
tits.
Fuck those ugly ass tits.
Yeah. I'm dealing with it now, especially like on the tours. Like,
Cause you go different where, and then you're bigger too. You blew up like hard.
yeah, fool. So it's
But what's
just-
good is like you're still the same person. That's good. Yeah. You gotta run through them, dog.
Yeah, but he's not.
You gotta make some mistakes, homie.
I know. I want to have kids that I want to have kids too.
Yeah. See, that's good. 2 babies, mamas, child
nice.
support. Child support on both of them, dog. The American dream.
How old are they now?
Mine are 17 and 16. And before, like when I first started doing comedy, they're embarrassed, dude. They're like, oh, because because I do a lot of TikToks and shit like that, and that's like teens.
And for you would go viral on them too.
Yeah. So it's like now they're like, oh, that's my dad. They're all happy,
You're like, so now that I got some clout, y'all want to be
yeah,
happy.
y'all want to be cool with me. But yeah, even her friends, like, went to her quince, the oldest one, like half of her friends followed me. They're like, oh, hey, he's so funny. And I was like, see, babe, it's not that bad, man. Come on.
Yeah.
How was it being at the quinces?
It was cool, dude. Because I haven't had a quince, and I was like so happy too. Because like, remember the whole jail thing, and now that I'm like out and I'm slowly changing, fool, like trying to be a better person,
Yeah.
And it's not easy. It's hard.
Did you do a father-daughter dance?
Yeah.
You don't know how to dance, huh?
No, hell yeah, we did.
Yeah?
We danced the oldies, dog. Gangster, dog. Like,
You did.
Nah.
You did dance.
I almost
like that.
cried, dog. I'm like she told you guys, I don't talk about it, but I got a little emotional. Side.
No. Well, everybody does.
Yeah,
fool.
because even like in the podcast you guys did, when you guys were talking about a book, I was just like, I was drinking, fool, and then she sees me. And she's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, dude, they finally gave me flowers, homie. Do no concrete right there, homie, right there.
Yeah, and Jerry, because we started talking about like us being like
camp and
little
all that.
bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because I'm probably like, I did a lot of like just juvenile hall
Juvenile hall
bullshit.
things, yeah.
And I was like, shit. I'm like, there's motherfuckers. There was a whole different era where it was just wild. And
All
I was,
bad.
But it was like, but I think that's even gonna make your story, I think, in comedy just even better.
That it came from all the shitter. Came from
Oh,
the shitter. not
what?
winning.
You
Yeah.
dancing oldies with your daughter at 15 años? That's a
Yeah.
whole story.
It's cool, dude. It
Damn.
felt good. It felt good.
And was it only you and your lady that went?
It was me, my lady, all my family, my mom, my sister, my brother, everybody went. It was cool, fool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did it in Vegas because she lives in Vegas.
Yeah.
But she was so happy, fool. And it was like, that's what she wanted.
Because even when you were in jail, did she keep a relationship with
Not
your,
really.
with your mom and them?
With my mom, yes, but not with me because I was in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my mom would
So
pick her up.
she was still really cool with your mom.
Yeah,
like.
yeah, my mom. She loves my mom. That's like everything to her.
And with BM, I mean, obviously, if it's two person, you don't have to answer, but you're cool with BM now?
With both of them, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
mutual.
No, with the second one, yeah. The first one, we're civil.
Yeah,
we
civil,
don't talk,
yeah. You guys go through the daughter.
Yeah, go to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
daughter. Hey,
okay.
because they're older too, so they need money.
Oh, through you too?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool. Yeah.
That's really cool. And they're big. They just be like, hey, dad, cash at me $20. There you go. $50, cash app. Sell me this. And I don't mind, because I'm glad that I'm able to do it because I work. And,
Yeah.
and they're proud of me because of my book, and then the whole comedy thing.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And well, hopefully they follow me. They see this interview.
Yeah, that'd be
I'm
cool.
excited because I love the story, and obviously just me being interested in
I
in
really
those
appreciate
stories.
you.
I love your story, especially what you went through. Not that I love what you went through, but I love how you're so open about talking about
Overcame it,
it.
yeah.
Overcame it, and then now you're doing comedy and
Yeah, yeah.
kicking it and
Yeah.
having
Living a whole new
blast.
life, yeah.
Like the whole light shit is so amazing to me. That gotta be a whole other content for you too. Mr. Christmas is comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do TikToks about it. Fuck
I
it.
should
I want to. I haven't
Well, you make a bag, fool.
Serio?
Fool, I don't give a fuck what you do. If your video is over a minute
You're good.
and over 200K people, you're gonna get a cool little $50.
That's cool.
When I was making $50 in a minute, ever been a problem.
Yeah, that's good actually.
Fool,
What I struggle with is like, remember I was telling you because I'm not good with the cell phones because I'm still tapado from
Yeah, I
jail.
know when I text you, it's green.
Yeah. I was just like, what the
I
fuck?
put you in the group chat and it was green.
I was like, what is it? See, I didn't even know that. See?
Yeah, motherfucker, because I have an iPhone, you have an Android.
Oh,
So if you were to text me,
see, you know?
if I can't FaceTime you,
Oh, see, babe?
I'm a FaceTime type of guy.
See, babe?
That's why Concrete and them think I'm old. Well, they called me young. Because I like to FaceTime.
That's the new thing, though. Yeah.
You're like, well, she definitely doesn't like talking on the phone at all.
Yeah.
You asked her to ask her good morning.
Yeah, but
Good
it's
night.
cool, though. You could be like FaceTiming people.
Yeah,
And
it's just
let's say-
easier.
Let's say when you do your videos, like you do your editing and everything, or they do it for you, or you know how to edit and everything too.
I'll show you a video right now when we're done. Me and Andres did it in 1 minute.
And I think it's gonna go viral. I'm posting at 7.
Damn, dude. See, I
Simple.
even with that, for cause people will tell me like, hey, fool, like, why don't you do this? Or cause all my videos I sit down somewhere and I talk about like a story or a
It's
funny.
always about bitches. I
Yeah.
just, like, change it.
Yeah, yeah.
I learned that. Okay, so is it about skits? Like when you do your
Anything.
Instagram videos.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long are they?
Like a minute. I always try to be under a minute.
A minute 30.
No,
Yeah.
really. Oh, that's full.
Okay.
So a minute 30.
Okay.
Girls will support you more if you're not talking shit about them constantly.
Okay.
So I made a video about
Like one of my recent most viral videos, I said, I'll never hit a girl. But if you put your hands on my lady, bitch, I went on a whole. So when I first went viral, it was because of my rants.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I would go on rants about things. Like my homies, girls cheating on, like I would just kind of be clowning, talking
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And then I went like the pretend phone calls.
Yeah, yeah,
And
those
then
are good. I love
and,
those,
and then
yeah.
actually acting. Like I just did a skit about
for what did you ever for a girl watching novelas?
okay, so there's a theme about like rich Mexican kids. And they're always in the pool diving in.
Yeah.
And I made a skit about it.
Oh my god.
And it didn't get a lot of views.
But it was good.
But
I liked it and they hit the people, and some people were like, I followed you because I get it.
so it's not always gonna be
Viral, fool. Not
Okay.
everything is
So-
gonna be viral.
And then as far as posting, do you think it's like because like I try to post every day, and she told me, dude, you don't need to post every day.
none of this.
Like
You
every
can
other
though. You
day.
can though. There's nothing wrong with it more.
Okay.
But it's how you post. Learn your timeline.
Oh, okay. What
Like-
times
like-
do better for you, huh?
Like lately, I've been posting
At 7 p.m. 7:30.
En la noche.
En la noche.
Okay.
Because what are you doing at 7 p.m. if you're not here right now?
Chilling on your phone. See, I post early in the morning, like at 5. Nobody's awake. That's bad.
Fool, you're not on your phone at 5.
I'm already taking my first break. Like,
No.
so post later then.
Post
Or at a time like after work.
a las
3, 4.
12 lonche.
That's true.
3.
I don't.
Because that's critical too then, huh? The
Yeah,
timing
because
of
you have
it.
to go based off that
Who's on it?
And yeah, who's on it? But I would. Lately, I've been posting
At 7. Lately, I have been doing at 7.
Yeah, see, that's why before I wouldn't ask questions. Now I'm like, that's my lady, like, nah, I'm gonna ask. Like,
7.
because what if I could learn something, you know?
And yeah, don't like
5's too early then. Okay.
don't use
was posting at 3
don't
in the
use hella vulgar words.
Okay, I do cuss a lot. So use try
Like
to
I
not
use
cuss.
fuck, bitch, but I'm not like dick, pussy, cocksucker.
Yeah, a lot of my
Yeah,
comments
like-
bad like that.
Yeah, like yeah,
You can't use it like that. Okay.
So
So,
just-
try to be PG-13.
yeah. PG.
Okay.
No, you could cuss and shit. Just
But not
don't
a lot.
overdo it.
Okay.
Like, yeah, don't overdo it and shit like that and stuff like that.
But yeah, like you know who I've seen that does their shit, and because you always want to be
Be available for everybody.
like one of my biggest videos.
Is me being on the phone and asking my homie to hang out, but he has other homies.
Yeah.
And I kind of get butthurt, like, oh, you have other best friends. And then another one of my most viral videos is me being a girl with a towel on my head
Yeah, that's
and
what
her
they
tripping
see.
on her man about the location.
Yeah.
And I've seen my sisters go through that.
Oh, so
And,
that's what you got
another
there.
viral, one of my videos that went viral recently was me going on a rant about. I'll show you, just so you could.
Real life stuff.
Yeah, real life stuff. So that's what I need to do. Real life stuff that I'm doing every fucking day.
And just about your life,
Like even
work or like whatever, huh?
so like I did like this video, right? So I'm gonna show you. Man, what am I should like?
You were laying down and then you were like, pull out your tits, bitch, so I can suck them. And I go, pull out your tits. And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
see, but even that might be crazy, like,
Yeah.
because nowadays your generation, the bitch word towards your girl was
Kind of like un endearment de cariño.
Yeah.
It's not like that no more, fool.
Yeah, it's super aggressive now.
It's like look down. Like
Yeah.
when I say bitch, I always say like I say it around my homies like, oh yeah, me and my bitch are finna go eat.
Yeah.
But when I'm around my girl, I'm pussy. Fool, I'm scared.
And even in the crowd takes it different too.
For sure. Like let me see.
Because remember when I said it in Bakersfield? I said bitch, and the girls were like,
yeah.
they were like, oh shit, what the hell?
Like this video. Where's this fucking? Oh my god, what I just had it. This video just. Did I delete that video? Hell no.
The reboot?
Oh, this one, look.
Oh.
Man-hating. I don't believe in man-hating women. But bitch, if you think you're gonna jump my girlfriend and I'm gonna just sit there and watch, you are wrong. You don't understand. Bitch, I'm gonna grab your stupid ass like it's Bad Girls Clubs 2010. Like I do shit like this, but then I also do like.
That's funny.
I do shit like that, but I'll do shit like this with concrete.
Oh yeah, that's fucking funny.
And then I'll do shit like I'm a girl.
Yeah.
So you gotta have like
Because you're catering to different
to
audiences.
everybody.
That's
yeah.
smart. That's smart.
So you gotta have people gotta want to like you in different versions. Like girls love when I do the girl shit.
Yeah.
And I'm talking shit like how they would.
Because they would.
And then girls like, and then some shit goes viral on TikTok. Some shit don't go viral on Instagram.
That's what I've noticed.
On Instagram, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you use too many bitch and dick sucking and tits,
They won't go viral.
you're not going.
That makes sense.
But on Instagram, I will tell you right now, if you post at least 3 times a week, and after 7 p.m., at least this has worked for me. One of them's gonna hit. Even your clips for your comedy. After 7 p.m., hashtag FYP, hashtag Young Beavz.
Have your own hashtag on.
Always.
That's what I was telling you. Yeah.
Always.
I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, because even that, like I'm
Fool,
burning.
I'll text you all this.
Yes.
Like
That's
my
cool.
and my captions are always laughing emojis, like on
Yeah,
TikTok.
yeah.
And then when people find something you find you funny, now they go to their bio.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's gonna be in my city. Now they
Boom.
buy a ticket.
There it is. It's like free advertising.
Like
You're
free
advertising
advertising,
yourself.
exactly.
You're selling yourself. That's smart. That's what I told you I wanted to do. See, I'm glad we came and
Yeah, fool. There's whenever you
there's
need.
so much. It looks so easy, but there's a actual stuff you do to it.
Yeah.
It's not nomás like look at me tirándolo nomás. Nah.
Posting at 3 a.m. is crazy, fool. Andres, posting at 3 in the morning is out of control.
It's all crudo and shit. I'm like, what are you doing?
Or food that tweaked
On a
out.
sick one. That's who messages me. I tell her I get all kinds of weirdos, dude. There was a guy. Remember? He wanted 300
Mono
bucks.
818?
No, 300 bucks for my socks, fool. He wanted me to do a show and sell on my socks for 300 bucks.
You're not down?
I was thinking about it. Remember, babe? I was like, dude, he's not gonna know. Like, you can fucking wear them and then just send them to him. Fuck, 300 bucks. And he said, hey, like, cash money, I'll sell you right now. I was this close, dude. I was like, fuck it, dude.
That you would feel like a prostitute, maybe?
That's the only thing I was thinking. But she said it's not cheating, so I was like, fuck it. She said it ain't cheating, it's a vato, dog.
Yeah. You gotta be a little more open, like. And again, you don't always have to cuss. I learned that about too in comedy, fool.
You don't have to cuss so much.
You don't have to cuss so much. I try to hold myself back a lot.
That's what I'm noticing too.
Yeah, I don't censor myself, but I want to like advance my vocabulary a little bit.
That's good.
Because you wrote a book, fool. You're not.
Yeah, I'm not dumb.
I can't, fool. I'll be damned, fool, if I write a book. I gotta have somebody like her tell you every day.
And just practice it.
Exactly.
Like you said.
So yeah, fool, it's just a process of
doing it.
Just doing it and be consistent. I try to do a skit like twice a week.
That's good.
And even with YouTube, like we don't have a video this week. And I wanted to ask you on Saturday. I was like, oh, Young B, I'm gonna ask him.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot, but I was like, can you do tomorrow? Because I really want to drop on Tuesday because I've been consistent for the last 4 weeks.
That's smart.
And
so consistency is key.
Fool, what? Yes. It's always gonna better you.
Consistency.
It's always gonna better you. Like I would say drop on your Instagram 2 or 3 times a week. So if you drop Monday, so Monday, Wednesday,
and Friday.
No, Fridays are weird.
Okay.
But who knows? Try it.
I have heard it, yeah.
But fool, don't be scared to try.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you exactly what to do, but I'm just kind of giving you like so on a Friday or maybe
because I heard everybody's out, huh? They don't know.
Because I have video. I've had videos that go viral at 10 a.m.
Damn.
When I do videos about me waking up and the homie wanted to go hike after he changed his life. So those videos have done good. So like if you let's say you post tomorrow at 7 p.m. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Let it be. And then, okay, this one did 50K, 100K views. Now, let me try Thursday a las a las 6 p.m.
Okay.
And I'll see how that goes. Okay.
And then see what it works
shit,
with.
maybe this one hit 150, 200. And then on Saturday, fuck it, I'm gonna post that and fue in the afternoon a las 12.
See what happens.
See what happens. Try it on Monday. But don't just post. Also think about your content.
Yeah.
Because if you're just sitting there telling your girl to put her tits out, I'm be like, fool. It's too simple for me.
Too simple. It's like easy. What it called low fruit, low hanging fruit.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
actually put thought into it.
Exactly. Actually put thought into it. That and it's just like comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you
like the idea. Okay.
like once you because like that joke about me and the cheating girl.
Yeah.
The ending of that joke when I use people don't. It's a left hook. Like
That's what we were dying on.
And
that
it was like because
and
it's different.
she caught it that because we were there for both shows.
Yeah.
So you said one part on one show and then the second show was different.
And I was like, let me see if it works.
Yeah, and it did.
And it worked.
It worked good.
So you always
Tweak
try.
on it.
And then you know what you should do if you do the rants. I'm putting everybody up on game right now. This one, But if you do download Snapchat, and on Snapchat you could stop your video.
Oh.
So you go like, man, let's just hypothetically speaking. You're talking about, I just went to my daughter's quince, and fool, let me tell you, you could stop. Now you have at least the beginning.
Yeah.
Her stepdad was there, and whoop, whoop. Now you stop for 10 seconds, and then you have 100. Yeah, it's a minute and 30, and you could throw your little jabs. And fool, I've never felt less of a father ever. Like real dads, you get what I'm saying? And then now all the real dads are like,
I've been there.
Yeah. So you can
smart.
stop it and think of your joke.
That's smart.
So it's about relating. People really also be you.
Yeah.
Like there's probably a video that you could do about like the first day out, how instead of going to a nice dinner, you want to jack.
Yeah. Which is true.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So
and so many people have done it.
So personas they're gonna attach with you.
Yeah.
Like a lot of my fans are taggers. Cause I talk about tag, I'm a tagger, I grew up tagging.
Yeah, exactly.
And whenever I go to my shows, like you fools weren't there, but yesterday, some fool bought a can. And he let me write on his t-shirt.
What the fuck?
Because
cool
he's like, bro, I've seen your tagging videos and I'm part of their culture.
That's cool as fuck.
It's like there's like I'm trying to think of somebody that's like that does both, that like Steph Curry.
Okay.
He's known for basketball, but he really loves golf.
Oh shit.
So in the golfing world,
They love him.
they embrace him.
That's crazy. I didn't even know he like
I look like a tagger and I do skits about bitches.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking, but I have a lot of fans that play water polo because
What
I
the
grew up
fuck?
playing water polo.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned it.
You get what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So it's like,
You're getting both worlds.
so you get a bunch of different worlds.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
smart.
saying?
Yeah.
Like it, and that's the best part of it. Like I have a podcast with all black people.
Yeah.
Me, Terrell, D,
Yeah.
Pun, Smack. So I get black fans.
That's smart.
You know, so you gotta get different. Like I'm gonna get fans that probably would never fuck with me.
Yeah.
But since I fucked with you and they fuck with you,
Exactly.
Well, let's fuck with Duno since he fucks with one of the homies.
Yeah. That's smart.
So you gotta like, 'cause I have white people on here,
Yeah. That's
black
smart.
people on here.
That's smart.
I have fools. I have like just everywhere. Corrido singers.
Yeah.
Tag. I just did my first tagging interview with my own homie.
That's cool.
And today I got like an update, like 100 people followed you because of this reel.
Damn, that's crazy.
And the interview didn't do that great, but I did it because I wanted to have the conversation. It was dope.
Exactly.
And it was my boy, one
Exactly.
of my best friends. But those 100 people are now new fans.
That's smart.
Hopefully 10 of them buy tickets to the next show in their city.
Exactly.
So that's how you gotta look at it, fool. Like, yo, don't be mad at little progress.
Yeah. It's gonna take time.
You're not
That's
always gonna get,
crazy. Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I've learned throughout. Because even though I'm young, I've been doing this for a minute now.
Yeah, that's
So
smart.
you
And
learn.
you're smart about it. You actually, like listening to you is like, this was tactical. about this shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it's not about más tirando lo pendejo. You're tactical. You're
Because
like,
you gotta
okay.
build the brand. That's why, like, my brand is like the way the homies is spelled, like D-A-H-A.
I see that.
It's a saying we did in high school. So, like, if you were dirty yourself, the homies would be like, oh, you're dirty. The homie dirty. Like, it was just clowning.
Yeah.
But it became kind of like a brand. Like, we're just clowning on each
The
other.
homies. So that's
yeah.
the homies.
Yeah, and that's why he spelled with a W.
Yeah.
H-A-W-M-I-E-S.
I always wondered too. No?
Yeah, it's like the homies.
Yeah,
But that's why it's funny because
Yeah.
it's based off like us clowning on each other.
That's
like
smart.
like even the homies now, like Andres the other day. Like Andres got down with two of the homies the other day. and in our group chat, they were like, oh, the homie Mike Tyson. That's why I say those things on my skit. Like the homegirl abusive. When that went viral, like the homegirl domestic violence, I've said that before in high school when I found out one of my homegirls beat her man.
Oh, so just kind of like a true story. You just brought it back to this world.
Exactly.
That's smart.
So it just gotta be about your life. Yeah. Like there's so much content you could do about you. like your daughters,
Yeah,
your girl
a bunch of
now.
shit, yeah.
How maybe your baby mama don't talk to you, but talk to your girl.
Exactly.
Because
A lot of people do that.
so you gotta make people understand your world and want to fall in love with you, the personality.
I'm gonna do it.
Because if I'm a girl fool and you're just talking about tits and fucking,
You need to
I'm gonna just think you're a fucking pervertido, like
that's true.
like maniaco ass fool.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That
it
is
comes
true.
it comes with a lot, like
Yeah.
a lot. Like Concrete has a lot of personalities.
Yeah,
Concrete has Stepi,
yeah.
and then he has with his dad Poppy,
Oh,
and then he has when that's not me.
oh yeah, he does that a lot. Yeah.
And then he has like the Hammer Boys, which was with me now.
So he could use
For
so
like
much.
7 personalities.
That's smart.
Batman and Robin, Naked and Afraid.
Oh my God.
So you learn. So you have different personalities.
That you can use.
I have like the girl with the hat,
Yeah,
with the towel,
yeah.
and then I have
So
the
you
me
could
on the
use
phone,
different stuff. Yeah.
and then I have me when I go like on my therapy rant
Yeah.
shit, and then just different things. I've done skits like strippers IG stories. And I just went through all my stripper homegirls IGs, caught an idea. I've seen it before. Boom, boom, put it together.
That's smart. That's smart.
Fool. And you're creative. Then you wrote a book, fool.
So I
Like,
can do it, yeah.
so don't low fruit hang yourself.
Yeah.
Like you're creative.
Yeah.
Like and there's so much creativity, and we have a phone that has the power to do that.
Yeah.
Because now you could probably do if you start getting your followers, getting them up. Now maybe in a couple months, you gain X amount of followers. Now you can do the Yoo-Hoo room in Burbank by yourself. You headline.
Yeah.
And just go up there and clown for 40 minutes, get a little bag,
Yeah.
go home. You know what I'm saying? So
Kicking it.
that's kind of how I learned, fool. Never slow process, fool. Fool. I remember hosting a show for like 5 hours,
Damn.
like a rap show. 6, maybe 6 hours. I was the first one there. I got paid $100.
You're like, fuck.
Now, if they were to want me to go host,
Be like, I'm cool, bro.
what?
30 minutes, only headliner.
That's it. That's smart though, but you put yourself in that.
No,
place
but I went through the pendejada, fool.
to do it. Yeah.
I sat in studio rooms with rappers when I started getting further into podcasting. I was doing it all, fool, borrowing my homegirls' whips.
Damn.
That's why whenever I'm with people, it's always my best friends from.
Like
Fool,
the
my homegirl
solid
Allison
crowd.
used to have a car that they don't even make in Los Angeles. They make it in Guatemala, fool.
Damn.
It was a 2-door. Let me call her and ask her what type of car it was. And her grandpa brought it from Guatemala here, and then it was her cousin's car, and then her cousin gave it to her. So I would hit the battery in front of studio sessions with rappers inside to turn it on
That's
and go everywhere. So you have to learn, like, you have to go through the process. That's what, like, when people be like, oh, like you don't. I'm like, fool, you already did it.
Yeah, you already went through it. You already
Like,
put in the work.
like when
in.
it comes to like the entertainment kind of, like I've done so much and
in the whole
like,
field,
because I've
you
been
did
doing
the
this since I was like
podcasting,
20.
yeah,
Yeah, so that's why now I'm so in love with acting and
comedy and everything. And, it
comedy's
comes
my
so natural too.
Comedy's my baby, bro. I love
Yeah,
it so
I
much.
see it. I can see it because when you go through, you're like so comfortable. You're just like,
Oh, I
what are you
love
doing?
it,
What are you doing right
fool.
there? Like nothing.
I'll be in my head a little bit, but once I'm up there, it's like my world just.
gone.
Even like when my best friend died, fool, like earlier this year, like
sorry to hear
I
that.
thank you, it's okay. I wanted to quit it all, fool. I didn't. This was somebody that was part of my life that I would call about everything, and talk to him and cry together, get drunk, and
So it's everything.
everything, fool. And one day he was gone, and I didn't know what to do with life anymore at some point.
Because you're so used to him being there.
Yeah, and we were barely gonna start off the tour.
Damn.
And I wasn't sure how I was feeling or how I was so depressed, fool, that in Vegas I got really sick.
Damn.
Like
And they do say that shit will get you sick. Depression.
almost like shaking, fool.
Damn.
Like
Como
in my-
ansias, like all messed up.
Yeah, like I did my show, but I was like shaking. A lady, fool, I was so fever, diarrhea.
Damn.
I was pale as fuck.
Damn.
I tried to go to the casino, I couldn't.
You no tenías ganas de nada. You're like, I'm
I
good.
didn't eat, fool.
That's fucked up. That's, shit hit hard. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
I didn't, no me sentía como sentirme. Like I didn't, and then I got sick, I got a fever, fool. I was fucking sweating, I felt like shit. And I just didn't know how to, como estar.
Yeah.
And I remember getting on stage and my problems went away.
'Cause
And
you're
I was like,
there.
that's when I knew I loved it. I was like, and even like after his viewing, me and Andres left right after. I kicked it with the homies till like 30 minutes before, and I had a set at the Laugh Factory for the La Fala with Mario Lopez.
Yeah.
And I went up there, and when I was up there, my problems were gone. And
feel
but
good.
I just saw my homie for the last time, you know. So that's how I knew I loved comedy, and it's helped me a lot. So if you
good.
lost something and you do it, it'll be your calling for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure you go through shit mentally.
Yeah.
And then when you're on the stage, you're doing the
forget about
tornado and you forget about
so I tell
life.
her, I feel good. I feel alive, dude. Like when I'm with you guys or just on
other
the stage.
comics.
Or like on a stage, you feel like good, dude. Like to see the people like, yeah, that's funny as fuck. I'm like, hell yeah.
And
dude.
then after the show, fist bumps.
I love that shit, dude.
Nah,
I love
it's
that because I've
beautiful.
never got that praise, like from as a kid, and then all that shit in jail. You're just secluded, and now to be accepted and be embraced like by my gente is like fuck yeah, dude. It was all worth it. It was all worth it. It was a lot of years that I wasted, but now it's like it's a lesson learned. Now I'm living good. You know, my book, comedy, new friends. It's like a whole new chance at life.
Like for now, you kick it with white people, huh?
I'll kick it with anybody.
No,
dog.
but I'm saying like in the comedy game, that was my biggest thing. Like just kicking it with white boys. Like,
Yeah,
my
like,
dog.
fuck it. Hey, what's up, Steven?
It's fucking Steve.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite venue to perform at, fool?
I don't know. I mostly all of them. I like all of them. Like Laugh Factory's cool. I've done the Comedy Store.
With George Perez?
I did George. No, I did the Comedy Store with George Perez and without him before.
Shout out George Perez.
Yeah, shout out to the homie George Perez. That's the homie. I did Irvine, Brea. I've done a bunch of them.
I love Brea.
Brea's cool because I like because it's small and it's like to me it feels intimate. I feel like it's smaller than Intero Improv. I think it is, right? Because it just seems like more like they're like
Brea,
right
the
here.
brand, bro?
Yeah.
Hell no, that's just big as fuck.
Serial?
It's like 4 feet, almost
Or is it
500.
Irvine? It might be Irvine. Maybe Irvine.
Oh, it's because Irvine's like a box.
That's what it is.
Because Brea's like this.
Yes.
And then
Irvine's like
and then
this.
Ontario's like a curve.
Yes. It looks like a little football field.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like any stage, fool. Like, as long as I'm up there and I could say some
You're
jokes.
such full of shit, Beavz. You're being humble right now.
No.
There has to be a club where you're like, oh, I gotta go there.
Nah, mostly all of them. I've done some shitty stages. Like, I did one, like, it was kind of like a bar type of stage, but I like when it's a stage. Like, the bar shows are cool, but I like a stage where I can, like, throw myself and act it out more.
Yeah.
Because if it's like a bar place, you can't really... Yeah, but I still threw myself right there. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw myself right there.
You're like, I might fall and fuck up my back again.
But I don't know. Like, even the Comedy Chateau is small, but as long as I'm
I've
on
never
stage,
done that. Where's that at?
right here on Lake.
Oh, the haha.
It's right down the street from the haha. Concrete just did it. Not that what was it like 2 months ago he did it.
I've never done that shit.
It's a cool spot. The haha's cool too with Junior.
Yeah.
Jack Junior.
Jack Jr., yeah.
Yeah. Like I started doing comedy with them fools. Like, well, he was already doing it, but I started going up there like to the haha and all them guys. And I mean, I was doing it more back then. And then I slowed down, but now I told my lady, like, I'm gonna go back in it. Like, I'm gonna go full force this time. Like,
Yeah.
'cause I feel like you have to do it all in or nothing.
And for a lot of comics that stay in the IE, like, do you know Christian Zaragoza?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and like Rich, yeah, bro, you should link up in the IE, do
Yeah.
little shows and shit, put them together.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah, man,
There's
it's-
spots. There's
It's,
spots.
it's a time for to fuck with each other.
Yeah, honestly.
That's why when I see like the hate, like in behind the scenes, I'm
Yeah,
like,
because some fools do be hating.
I'm like, oh, y'all can have that shit. I'm cool.
Yeah. I'm cool. I'm not like that, dude.
I'm like, I like kicking it and
Yeah,
having
that's
a
I
good
am.
time. Yeah.
Like how you said, yeah, Duno's like, I'm looking for homies that want to cheat. I was like, I'm right here, Duno.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. Beavz, because you've
come
done
here.
Beavz, because you've done other of my shows, right?
Yeah.
You did Ontario with us, obviously.
Yeah.
But what other shows you do?
Laugh Factory.
Covina. And then he's doing Laugh Factory with me again in Covina, August 28th. Go get your tickets. We'll be there. It's a Thursday.
Yeah,
It's a
Thursday.
Thursday.
I'm
We'll be
down.
at the Covina Live. Beavz will be there with me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Whenever I have my own show, it's because when it's three of us, we have to like be selective a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
But whenever I have my own shows, I always try to show love to Beavz.
Oh, yeah, thank
But
you. I
yeah,
appreciate
August
it.
28th, pull up for it's gonna be
Hell
dope.
yeah. Thank you so much.
So
yo.
go sell that motherfucker out. I haven't been to Covina Live Factory in a minute,
That's
so
cool.
it's like I'm coming back.
Hell yeah. I hope they're ready, dog.
And that's just haunted.
That's what they say, no?
I seen the video.
Serio?
I seen the
Yeah,
video.
he was showing it.
Yeah, it's haunted.
That's crazy.
That's cool though. I'm down.
I'm down. Fuck
It's a
it.
vibe down there.
I know. It is
The
cool.
first time I did it, me and Andres always take my PS5
And you just fuck around.
and we fuck around. We go 3 hours early and play FIFA the whole time.
That's the soccer one.
Yeah.
Because remember I told you I work with some younger kids? They love that fucking game, dude. And I thought it was football, like football. And they're like, no, wait, football. And I'm like soccer? And they're like, dude, this is bad. And they're like full tournament, like talking about it during work, lunch. And I'm like, really? Is that bad? But I heard it's cool. Like, it's way better than...
Oh, for me and this foreign friends when we play that shit. Like, that's right, stupid bitch.
Get out of it.
Get the fuck out of here. I walk around him, take off my shirt. It gets competitive, Bobs.
Because it's like soccer.
It's like, yeah, it's FIFA, yeah.
That's crazy.
And he's a cheater. He likes picking the best teams. And then I choose, like, he likes playing with PSG, which is like one of the best teams in the world.
okay.
And I play with Napoli's, which is like a small Italian team.
Oh, shit.
And I whoop his ass and he
With the
cries.
small one?
He's terrible. He hasn't beat me in months.
Damn.
One time I beat him, we were in Arizona. My show was at 8 p.m. We got there at 1 to the hotel.
Oh, hell yeah.
Marty, when I'm on the road with just me and Marty, he has to deal with all my homies. So he's like, but this time it was me, Andres, the homegirl Yaelin, and Juan Andres. And we're in my room. But Marty always, like, if we all come, we get my own room, right? So we're chilling, and me and Andres play for 4 hours straight. And I'm whooping his ass for 4.
All right, here's goal.
I whooped his ass for 7 games in a row.
Damn.
This fool damn near denied you. She was sad. It was so sad, fool.
That's fucked up.
But he's whooped my ass 5 times in a row, too. And
Back to back.
Fool,
All devastated.
fool, I leave to the show, man. Like, I'm not even gonna make nobody laugh today. I lost that beef.
You took my mojo, homie.
Yeah, facts.
Funny, dude.
Well, man, Beef, thank you for coming, brother. I appreciate that.
Thank you for having me, dude. I appreciate
Shout out Young Beavz. Tell them your IG, spell it for them.
My name's Young Beavz Comedy, YUNG, Beavz, like a beaver, Young Beavz. And it's comedy, Victor Zapata, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff.
You can buy this book. The link is in your bio.
Yeah, just shoot me a DM.
Shoot him a DM and he can ship it to you, all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's called
Sign it
Missless.
and everything.
Missless Kid, he'll sign it for you. I'm gonna have you sign this one for me too.
Oh, yeah.
If we have a marker.
Somewhere here.
Yeah, well, okay. So, shout out Young Beavz. Make sure you check him out. He will be with me
Thank you.
August
Appreciate
28th
you,
at the
Thank you.
Covina Lab
Thanks for all
Factory.
the tips, too, though.
Hey, yeah, brother. This was a great conversation. I thought it was going to be like a 45-minute interview. We turned this bitch to 2 hours. And that's what we like here at the Cheeseman with Duno. This episode is sponsored by Prize Picks and Pro Club. So please tap the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? Press the link in the description. Use code Duno for Prize Picks, higher or lower. And now Prize Pick has changed the rules to where you could choose the same player. So if you want to choose Luka Doncic for 3 points and rebounds and assists, you can do that now. So go ahead, tap in the link in my bio. Use code Duno to win some money. You put $5, you'll get 50 back, win or lose. And shout out Pro Club. Shout out my whole team from Pro Club. Make sure you guys go follow them, press the link, go shopping. And I will have a discount code for you guys pretty soon on Pro Club. I'm working on that right now. But you can also get my shirts with Pro Club at Zoomies. So go get that.
Smart.
I love y'all.